Everyone says they want to change the world. But not everyone will. We are not everyone.
Jumpstart your earning power in the Career Advancement Program at Vern Ide of Mitchell.
I joined my auto class in high school. I learned to really like the topic of cars, and my teacher Dave Ruland, he pushed me and he said, "You got a talent." He said, "Use it."
Our Fast Track program mixes hands-on education with real-world experience at Vern Ide of Mitchell. Earn school credit and a paycheck. Plus, we'll help pay off your loans after graduation.
It's really a step-by-step process here.
Vern Ide of Mitchell delivers opportunities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Shop local. The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Need to brighten up your home or office? How about warming or cooling down your environment? Then stop on over to 130 North Main in Winter and visit with Couture Electric. Bob, Tyler, and the crew will shed some light with quality advice and fast, courteous service on your next project. And they provide the same quality service for a single light repair as they would a new construction or remodel. Call them at 842-1510. Couture Electric, a proud supporter of all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
Your local cooperative has a new name. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative have joined together to better serve you under the new name CHS River Plains. You gain more options and more value with access to global markets and a powerful supply chain. And you can do more every day using inputs delivered by a team who knows what you need when you need it. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in today and let us help you own every day.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Train heating systems too. Good luck in today's event. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on winterwarriorslive.com.
This is Jason with Dakota Carpet Restoration. No job is too small or too big. Leaked water from frozen pipes, sump pump failures, or a flooded basement? We can help. If your house is underwater, no problem. Call us right away. Even if it's 3 in the morning, we'll take care of the water damage before mold sets in.
Dakota Carpet Restoration, 481-8709. The clean you expect, the service you deserve.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Visit Mead Lumber in winter for all of your home projects and construction needs. Whether you're thinking about remodeling your kitchen or bath, some new siding or roofing, or upgrading your windows, Mead Lumber has the high-quality materials and experienced associates to help make your next project a success. Give them a call at 605-842-3388. Mead Lumber is a proud sponsor of high school activities.
Automotive technician Jackson Wittenhagen jump-started his earning power at Vernity of Mitchell.
I joined my auto class in high school. I learned to really like the topic of cars, and my teacher Dave Ruland, he pushed me and he said, "You got a talent." He said, "Use it."
The Career Advancement Program mixes hands-on education with real-world experience at Vernity of Mitchell. Earn school credit and a paycheck. Plus, we'll pay off your loans after graduation.
It's really a step-by-step process here.
Vernity of Mitchell delivers opportunities.
Farmers at heart. At Beck's, that's who we are. For over 100 years, the Beck family has lived and farmed in central Indiana. Today, we're proud to serve a dedicated community of farmers in South Dakota. To us, helping farmers succeed means so much more than just being a great seed supplier. Our family of employees and dealers are committed to helping farmers seek new challenges, push boundaries, and innovate in an ever-changing industry. That's what makes Beck's different. We love what we do. We are and will remain farmers at heart.
The Office Product Center started doing business in 1981 and will be celebrating 40 years of business in October. They service and sell manual typewriters, admin machines, hand crank cash registers, and duplicators. They also service and sell connected copiers, printers, scanners, office supplies, and office furniture. Over the past 40 years, they've adopted and educated themselves to today's technology, and they support local students in all of their activities. They want to thank you for allowing them to be a part of your past and look forward to working with you in the future.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
We'll get the bull to your place. Generally, we'll be able to get the bull picked up when you're done with them. So there's no reason for you to have a bull around your place for 9-10 months of the year that you don't need him. He's just costing you money. He's eating feed. He's tearing up your corral. So there's just no reason for it. It's become very popular just in the fact that it's convenient for people.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner. Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can create a personalized, goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings, so you can feel more comfortable about your financial future. Call Leiden & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winter, South Dakota 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Just as you aim to reach new heights on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help you do the same on your farm. Putting together a solid plan for each customer is the goal at Elevate, so you can win all season long. With a full lineup of field seeds, including corn, soybeans, alfalfa, sorghum, forage, cover crops, wildlife habitat, and more, along with a full line of chemicals and plant health products, Elevate is ready to put your plans into action. Check us out at elevateagronomics.com or stop by the office in Winter today. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact your Agtegra agronomist for details or visit agtegra.com today.
Vernity of Mitchell wishes everyone good luck in today's matchup with the Winter Warriors. Trust our winning team for whatever you need from Ford, Chevy, Buick, and GMC. Plus, choose from plenty of top-quality local trades for any budget. Vernity of Mitchell. We deliver. Vernity.
My name's Cayden Keyser. I'm a senior, number 6. I'm a strong safety and running back.
My name is Slade Canoyer. I'm a senior. I'm number 7, and I'm a defensive back and tight end.
My name is Joey Cole. I'm a senior, number 8, quarterback, defensive end.
My name's Aaron Monk. I'm a senior. I'm number 9, and I play defensive back and running back.
Mike Olson. I'm a senior, number 10, cornerback and running back.
Carson Keyser, freshman, number 11, running back and defensive back.
I'm Caleb Osborne. I'm a senior. I'm number 12. I'm a defensive back and a running back.
And Morhart, sophomore, number 14, quarterback, linebacker.
I'm Colby Osborne. I'm a senior. I'm number 15, defensive back and running back.
Homer, junior, number 16, free safety, athlete.
And Aiden, sophomore, number 18, backup punter, fullback, linebacker.
Austin Blair, freshman, number 19, running back and linebacker.
I'm Andrew Henderson, number 20, freshman. I play running back and defensive back.
My name is Connor Osborne. I'm a freshman. I'm number 21. I am a running back and a defensive back.
My name is Riley Shippey. I'm a senior. I'm number 22, and I play running back and linebacker.
I'm Bartles. I'm number 24. I'm a freshman, and I play linebacker and fullback.
August Bartles, freshman, number 26, linebacker and fullback.
Jack Peters, junior, jersey number 28, long snapper, running back, and linebacker.
Jude Sargent, sophomore, number 29, running back, defensive back.
Earl, number 30, junior, running back, defensive back.
Mathis, junior, number 51, center and linebacker.
My name is Sam Scholes. I'm a sophomore, number 52, defensive end and guard.
It's Owen Monk. I'm a senior. My number is 53, and I play offensive line and linebacker.
It's Finnegan Bartles. I'm a senior. My number is 54, and I'm an offensive lineman and linebacker.
I'm a freshman, number 56. I play guard and DT.
Achilles Willowite, number 58, senior, O-line, D-line.
Trout Pravchek. I'm a senior, number 62, and I play offensive line and defensive line.
Dalton Peterson, number 64, junior, linebacker, guard.
Matt Brozick, I'm a freshman, number 65. I'm an offensive tackle and defensive end.
Cody Whedon, I'm a junior, my number 66. I play linebacker and guard.
Hunter Shippey, freshman, 67, offensive, defensive tackle.
Hunter Osborne, number 68, junior, and offensive tackle and defensive tackle.
My name's Jack Kruger. I'm a junior, number 69. I play linebacker and guard.
Spencer Calhoun, sophomore, number 70, O-line, DT.
Cole Rank, sophomore. My number is 71, and I play center and defensive tackle.
Justin Klein, I'm a senior, my number is 72, and I play O-line, D-line.
Oh, hi, didn't see you there. My name is Bo Hurley. I'm a freshman. My number is 73, and I play offensive and defensive tackle.
My name is Jace Brazelton. I'm a senior. I wear number 74. I play O-line, D-line.
Adam Bonnet. I'm number 80. I'm a senior, and I play tight end and defensive end.
I'm Jackson Vesley. I'm a senior. My number is 81. I'm a tight end and a D end.
Kellen Brozick. I'm number 86. I'm a freshman. I'm a tight end and D end.
My name is Ethan Bartles. My number is 87. I'm a junior, tight end, defensive end.
I'm Sean Hammerbeck. I'm a freshman. I'm number 88. I'm a tight end and D end.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Warrior Field here in Winter, South Dakota. This is the Class 11B semifinal action between the number 1 seeded Winter Warriors and number 5 seeded Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. Jody Brozick and Gerald Tibrick on the call here tonight from the Hill in Winter, South Dakota. Let's go ahead and take a real quick look at how these two teams got here. Winner, the number 1 seed in round 1, had a 60-0 victory over the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. They come back last week, and on Thursday night they got a 66-28 victory over the McCook Central Fighting Cougars. Elk Point Jefferson gets here via opponents that we're very familiar with. They defeated in the first round a number 5-12 matchup, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers, 56-28. That was a game that was tied 28-28 at one point. And then last week they defeated the Wagner Red Raiders 48-6. Gerald, let's go ahead and take a look at the Elk Point regular season in depth.
Well, taking a look at their overall record, they come in with an 8-2 record. They started off the season at Miller Highmore Herald with a big victory, 48-6, and followed that up by another lopsided victory with Flandreau, 55-6. Then they battled McCook Central Montrose, which we just mentioned, and they actually lost that one by 16, 36-20. Then they went to the number 14 seed in the tournament, and still alive, playing in the other semifinal game tonight, Beersford, and beat them 34-7. Then they went to Baltic and won 41-0 there. And then Sioux Valley, of course, the number 2 seed, and 34-28. They lost that one in a very close one. Then Bridgewater Emory Ethan, they won that one 38-21. And Parker, they blanked them 50-0. And as mentioned, St. Thomas More 56-28, and Wagner 48-6. That's getting through the regular season and the postseason for their 8-2 record.
So for the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies tonight, they're coming into this game with victories over both the other semifinalists. They feel that this is their state championship football game. If they can get through the Winter Warriors on their home field, they have every belief that they will be the 11B champions. What's really interesting about the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies, only 3 seniors on a very deep squad, a loaded squad. They're going to start 3 seniors. They're going to return the rest of this team next year. They really felt next year was going to be their year to shine. This year they've just grown. Those young kids have developed, picked up some. I remember listening to the Digital Fuller Systems production when they played Bridgewater Emory East, and they had a young man on the mic going, "Oh my gosh, we're going to actually beat Bridgewater Emory East, and when is the last time we actually beat them? Has it been a decade ago?" These kids are coming together. They're really blossoming. They are, on the scouting report for the Winter Warriors, Coach Olson clearly states this is the best football team we're going to face all year long. This is, in his mind, also the championship game. They got to take care of business. You're at home. There's no excuse. You dispatch the Huskies tonight, and you go down to the Dakota Dome and take care of business next week. So,
to touch on that a little bit, Jody, last year they went 6-4, and they lost in the quarterfinals to Sioux Valley, 44-21. Coach Cherry knew at that point that they had some things to work on and get better on, and experience would come. The hard work would pay off, and it did. Defense, one of their weaknesses last year, Jody. This year, coming into it, they're only allowing 12.2 points a game. So a big emphasis from last year to this year. Defense has really stepped it up for the Huskies, and they honestly feel that they can compete with anybody in the class, and why not? Here they are.
Yes, they've earned their way here to this game. Let's take a look at the Winter Warriors. You talked about them giving up 15 or 12.2 per game. Taking a look at Winter on this season, let's take first a look at their offensive statistics and defensive statistics. Winter comes in averaging right now, I think 51.9 points per game. They surrender 8.1 points per game. It became a big issue this week, even on that scouting report, that last week's starters played the full game and gave up 28 points to a very good McCook Central team.
That was unheard of before last week.
Yep. Taking a look also, let's jump over to the Winter. Let's see what we're going to focus on tonight offensively. Last week we had some stars that kind of came out of the woodwork. Aiden Barfus has had an up-and-down season, some good games, and then has kind of taken a back seat to Cayden Keyser and Riley Oral at different points during the season. Last week on Thursday, it was the Aiden Barfus and Riley Shippey show.
They were rolling.
But on the season, and if you're a first-time viewer of the Winter Warriors, understand you're not going to see any one individual that's going to have a ton of stats. What you're going to see is a stable of running backs with all kinds of yards that can produce at any time. Riley Oral leads this team with 724 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns. Aiden Barfus with that performance last week and now is in second with 653 yards and 9 touchdowns on the season. Cayden Keyser, who was the early back that really shined, has 568 yards and 13 touchdowns on the season. And there's Riley Shippey, 23 carries on the season, 474 yards, 20.6 yards every time he touches the ball, and 5 touchdowns.
No doubt in my mind, Jody, any of those backs you just named off, 1,000-yard rushers on most any team. They're standout backs. They're just surrounded by one another, and like you said, they get mired down in taking turns.
So Winter, as they do often, and I got to be careful with this, they don't do it often, throwing the ball this year. They've got 33 passes, 22 completions out of Joey Cole on 33 attempts, 467 yards. There have been 9 touchdowns for him, only 1 interception. In Blake Vollmer in relief late in game, 6 of 11, 128 yards. He's 3 touchdowns for his total also. Receiving tonight, Ethan Bartles, he dropped that opening pass last weekend against McCook Central Montrose on the 4th and goal. Really kind of maybe got into his head a little bit, didn't see a lot of him the rest of the game. We really need him to step up tonight. 8 receptions for the big tight end, 183 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cayden Keyser, 5 catches, 134 yards, 1 touchdown. Riley Oral, 6 catches, 120 yards, 4 touchdowns. What's really interesting, nearly every one of the top 6 receivers for the Warriors, when they catch the ball, it's always going for over 20 yards per shot. That's a look at the offense.
They're effective. They scatter out the passes. They catch the defense off guard. Joey Cole's very accurate, and his line provides him protection, but he loves rolling out and getting himself open.
Defensively for the Warriors, they are led by the senior defensive tackle, and that'll be the tough thing looking to the future next year, the loss of the tackles. But Charlie Pravacek leads the way. He has 44 tackles, 4.5 sacks on the season, 10 tackles for loss. He is a key to this game, shutting down that crisscross running formation of the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. Jack Peters has 41 tackles, Cayden Keyser 34. Jack Kruger steps into that linebacker position. He's 34 tackles, as does Riley Shippey. Kruger with a sack and a half himself. In the secondary, because Elk Point Jefferson is going to put it up tonight, they're going to be about a 50-50 mix of run versus pass, but they've seen the film. You got to believe that they think that they can expose the Warriors secondary at some point.
Yeah, I think they're probably a little more predominantly a run team, but certainly capable of passing with McDermott, and I wouldn't doubt that they're going to test the air tonight, like you said, after seeing film from last week.
If they do, Slade Knoyer, the senior, has 4 interceptions on the season and a touchdown, 104 yards of return yards. Riley Shippey with 2 picks, including a pick 6. They're really not going to be looking for this guy, but Jackson Besley with those 2 picks and 2 touchdown returns, 91 yards. Riley Orrell, he's been solid in the backfield, 2 picks himself on the season. Well, we're going to get ready to get to starting lineups here. You can see on the camera that we have the Winston Warrior out there to welcome the Winter Warriors to midfield in this Class 11B semifinal. It should be a good game.
As you'd expect, Elk Point Jefferson looks like they got a pretty good crowd over there across the way, and even some scattered throughout the hillside over here, including
their student section is on the hill. I love it.
That. I don't remember too many teams or towns doing that to us. So
Tri-Valley always does, but they'd come here enough that they knew they wanted to be on the hill.
Right, they knew the advantage. You want to take a look at common opponents this year, Jody?
Real quick, starters, number 13, Dean Harkness, now being announced as number 22, Lucas Heiser. Watch for him, 5'10", 160-pounder. He is a stud. Number 9 tonight, that's number 8, Alexander Scarman. He's a 6', 150-pound junior. He is going to get some looks tonight also. Next out of the chute is number 44, Gavin Jacobs. He's a tight end linebacker for the Huskies, 6'1", 185. Now being introduced is number 5, Devin Schmitz, the junior running back, 5'11", 165 pounds, also plays linebacker. And now coming out, it's number 42, one of the 3 seniors, Jacob Lichtenberg, senior, 6'2", 205-pound, tight end linebacker. The big band, number 77, Patrick Kasnick, a junior offensive lineman, 6'8", 330. Next out of the chute is number 75, Ethan Kelly, the other senior, 6'3", 285. The next man out, Noah Larson, a senior, 6'1", 220. And final man rolling out to the center. It's going to be number 76, Chase Fornia, 6'3", 240. Size of that offensive line reminds me of some teams that we had here in the past. We will be outsized in the trenches. Winter will counter with quickness and low center of gravity against this big offensive line for the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. I'll let you take the Warriors when they come.
Well,
go ahead, your thoughts on Elk Point real quick.
I don't know if I'll have time to get them out, but I think we're not going to have time. We'll start with Winter's defense here.
And it's a good one.
At DN, number 8, Joey Cole, the senior, of course, for the Warriors.
He's 6'4", 190.
At the other DN, Jackson Besley, another senior.
Besley, 6'1", 220.
Defensive tackle, number 62, Charlie Pravacek, the senior, 200-pounder.
Charlie going to be a key to this game. What kind of disruption can he create in the middle of that line?
Number 58, the other tackle, Achilles Willowhite. He's a senior at 230.
Tallest man on the field is Achilles Willowhite at 5'6".
Jack Peters, number 28, the junior.
Number 18.
And Aiden Barfus,
Yeah.
yep, number 18, Aiden Barfus, a sophomore. And we got 69, Jack Kruger. And Aaron Monk, number 9. And number 30, Riley Oral. And another junior out there for the Warriors in Vollmer.
And last out of the chute, number 6, the senior, Cayden Keyser. That is your pregame for tonight's 11B semifinal. We're going to have the coin toss after the national anthem. We'll keep it here.
I was going to say, Joey, just a couple notes I had on Elk Point Jefferson, if I can sneak it in here. You mentioned Lichtenberg, the senior. He's a 4-year starter at that tight end spot. That's going to be a big deal. And then their 2 stud running backs. I think Swatek's got like 17, and I want to say Heiser has got 18, I think, something like that, right in that range. So 2 guys that definitely find the end zone a lot.
Your officials for tonight's game are referee Lewis Young, umpire Patrick Snyder, linefoot judge Jeremy Nicholson, linesman Chris Gozar, and brack judge Tate Gabriel. These officials are licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and have been assigned to this contest by the South Dakota High School Activities Association. At this time, we ask that you stand as we honor America with our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be performed by the Winter High School Band under Miss Pearson. We remind all in attendance that the proper etiquette is to remove your cap or hat, place the flag, which is in the middle of the field on the south side, on the top of the hill, and stand with your right hand over your heart. Active duty military personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag.
And then we have it, the United States national anthem. As I take a look at the clock, the crowd's taking in the scene, and it feels like semifinal action, except for the weather.
Yeah.
What a beautiful night!
Feels like one of the, like week 2 in August, maybe
an early October night. So the captains are going to meet at midfield, and we're going to see the coin toss will determine who will defer and who will receive. Winner. If they win, you can expect them to defer to the second half and put Elk Point Jefferson. Give them choice, and they'll take the ball first. Captains tonight for Elk Point Jefferson, the seniors, 66, 75, and 42. That is going to be Lichtenberg, Larson, and Kelly, the 3 seniors that will graduate from EPJ's team that will be back next year. The rest of the squad will be back next year. For the Warriors, it's Charlie Provacek, Cayden Keyser, Achilles Willowite, and Jackson Vesley. EPJ will make the call. Looks like we're going to flip it a second time.
I was going to say a little extra semifinal talking going on, or a botched coin flip, something.
Winner will win the toss, and they will defer to the second half.
Yep.
They'll put Elk Point Jefferson on the field first. They're going to choose the east side of the field. They'll be moving east to west right into the sunset to get things go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's semifinal football here at Warrior Field.
Yeah, and Jody, number one on Coach Olson and the Warriors' focus areas of the week, defensive pride. Like we said, they gave up 28 points and a whole bunch of yards last week. Just not acceptable for the Winter Warriors. And that's definitely going to be something that we're going to see if they improve on from last week to this week with Elk Point Jefferson.
You know, taking a look at that scouting report, one of the other areas that's going to be very important always is in these late season matchups, turnovers. You want to win the turnover battle, and you also want to win special teams. They have an immediate advantage in their kicker.
Be easy tonight, at least in the kicking game anyways, for sure.
We'll run split screens here at you. Will allow you to see the kicking team and the receivers deep. Once the ball's away, we'll immediately go to our close-up once that kick is away and we see you back with the receiver. We want to allow you to see that coverage to get down the field and to allow you to see the deep men who are going to be running it back. It looks like it's going to be back deep for the Huskies. It's going to be number 3. This one's going to be taken by number 7.
Hunter Geary. Out across the 30-yard line and tackle about the 33-yard line. That's where they'll have it 1st and 10. Like Riley Orrell, one of the Warriors in on the stop.
Yeah, Orrell and Caleb Osborne going to be the ones in their first contact.
Yeah, offensively, we're going to see a lot of pre-snap shifting tonight, Jody, from the Huskies. They're definitely, like I said, probably a run-first team, but it'll be interesting to see. They're going to be big and physical up front. We gave Woonsocket, Western Springs, Sanborn Central a lot of credit, their line a lot of credit, but tonight I think it's going to be a whole lot different. And that's a short run stop for no gain. That's number 22, Lucas Hauser. Gain of only 1 on first down. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. Ball on the 34-yard line for the Huskies. They'll send out twins to the left. And here's the shifting that we mentioned. Tight end moves. He's going to pull and block. Another run. Not going to go for much. Warriors doing a nice job of holding them up defensively. Pickup of a couple out across the 35 to the 36. And then 3rd and 7 now for the Huskies.
Really interesting. The first 2 play, the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies challenged the defensive tackles of the Warriors. Achilles Willowite, both plays had deep penetration. Charlie Pravacek took the double team, stuffed that line of scrimmage about 1 yard downfield to set up this 3rd down play.
And McDermott has a man to his right. Again, twins to the left. Another handoff, and he's out a couple yards shy of the 1st down, just across the 40-yard line. And Jody, what do you think early in this one? We saw some crazy things last week on a 4th and short across the 40-yard line. What do? They're not going to waste much time thinking about it. They're either going to try to draw us offside or they're going to run a play.
You know, last week McCook Central Montrose was playing with nothing to lose. Elk Point Jefferson believes that this is their state championship game. Probably same scenario, nothing to lose. Let's see if they actually do snap the ball.
Now they shift to the left. It'll be interesting to see, and they'll go to the left, the power
and
side.
And nothing doing by that Warrior defense.
And Winter will take over on the Elk Point Jefferson side of the field early as they stop him on a turnover on downs. Huge defensive win early for the Warriors.
Great defensive blitz by the Warriors. They sent both of their linebackers, Aiden Barfus and Jack Peters, at the bottom of that pile. Barfus with initial penetration blew up the pulling guard. Peters slipped in behind him for the wrap-up. Warriors taking over in Husky territory. Bad recipe. We'll see how they do defensively.
They're going to come with a 4-man front. Winter coming out of the full house backfield. It's Orrell on the first carry. He'll bounce it out, now cuts it in, and he'll be tackled after about an 8-yard gain inside the 35 down to the 32-yard line.
That was Hunter Gary for the Huskies that finally wrapped him up. Good job by the Huskies initially plugging the middle, but Oral, no doubt he was trying to get to the perimeter the entire time, knew he was going to bounce it, jab step in and got to the edge. Big yards for the Warriors on first down.
Senior Joey Cole at the helm under center, and the Warriors double wing. They'll send Keyser in motion. They'll give it to the fullback straight up the middle. And I think he's got just enough. It looks like they're going to spot him at the 30-yard line, and that'll be enough to move the sticks. First down for the Warriors.
Not quite the same running room for Aiden Barfus that we saw last week in the middle of the line there. EPJ a little bigger, and you're going to see more crevices to run through than these craters that you saw last week.
Yeah, that's a good analogy, Jody. You're absolutely correct. And take up space and take away space up front on the defensive line. And there's a little bit of patient running by Barfus. Waited for that to develop, and it did eventually for him. Good blocking up front once again, and he's going to move the ball about 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
And that's Achilles Willowite, the pulling guard there, coming across left to right. Got upfield and got that second-level block that popped Aiden Barfus for that 8-yard run.
Chase Fournier in on the tackle for the Huskies. So 2nd and 3, man in motion. Oral with blockers out in front. Now he's going to hesitate, loses his footing, and that's going to cost him. He'll get positive yardage, but I'm not sure he got the first down. Nope, he'll be shy of the first down, so it's going to bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and a long one for the Warriors. Ball at the 21.
I'm sure if we don't pick it up here, we're going to think about bringing in the kicker for the field goal.
Well, if for the Huskies, we probably would do that with Timmons.
We don't kick field goals, folks. We're going to go for it. This is 4-down territory.
You don't know the Warriors if you believe that. Here's the toss to Keyser. Keyser's got the first down and more. He gets rolled down to the 11, 12-yard line. We'll call it the 12-yard line, and another first down for the Warriors. Their second of this drive.
Monk and Vesley absolutely threw great blocks, cracking down on the defensive tackle. The lead block through, Joey Cole, the quarterback, finished off, and you had a seal block out on the edge by Aiden Barfus. Great blocking by 4 of those guys. That was a crater. That's not something I expected up the middle.
Devin Schmitz got that tackle on Keyser. And here's Barfus up the middle out of the full house backfield. Gain of a couple inside the 10. I want to call it the 8-yard line.
So far, the Warriors been able to handle the size of the big defensive tackles for the Huskies, been able to misdirect them. You got people flying every different direction, and they have to stand up, they have to read, and that's causing enough time for the backs to get upfield.
Oral in motion, gets the toss, cuts it back in.
Second straight carry that he lost his footing.
Yeah, you can see his footing go out just before as he's trying to make the cut. And again, only going to gain a couple. I think they're going to bring up 3rd and medium, 3rd and about 4.
So Warriors can pick up the first down at the 1-yard line. This is going to be 2 attempts to pick up those 4 yards. I got to believe
it gets tough with a big line.
Yeah.
Going against the big line, I mean.
Winner taking a long time.
Can their speed win here?
Well, the D-backs get to cheat up when they don't have to defend as far back. Right now, Elk Point Jefferson playing a 4-4.
Here's Barfus with the toss, and he'll get double-team tackled.
He's going to be about 2 short.
Jacob Scarman and Gavin Jacobs in on the stop for the Huskies. And this is a big 4th down early here. We saw one already. The Warriors able to stop the Huskies on their first drive. Ended it. This one for the first down touchdown, or will they hold and take over on the 2-yard line?
We're going to call it 4th and 1. It's a long one.
You see Cole sneak this one.
Keyser in motion.
He does. He goes straight forward. His long body. He might be in the end zone. Touchdown, Joey Cole.
Keyser looked to be going in motion. Defense reacted. Joey Cole with that long frame. Let's see. On the season, that's Joey Cole's 12th touchdown of the season, I believe. We're going to verify that before we...
And a lot of them are just like that.
Joey.
You're not going to see him from 40 yards out breaking one. He's that guy that's going to give you those yards like you just seen.
That was Joey Cole's 12th rushing touchdown of the season. Big 2-point conversion here for the Warriors.
Out of the double wing, Keyser with the pitch or the toss, and he'll be stopped. Helmet ends up on the goal line. Ball does not, and so we'll sit at 6-0.
Half the quarter gone, and it's only 6-0. We had 38 points last week by this time, I think. I'm kidding. We're going to step away. Warriors lead this 11B semifinal 6-0, kickoff in 60 seconds.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here. We're local. And local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. It's going to be Aiden Barfus kicking off for the Warriors. Back deep for the Huskies. It's going to be number 18 and number 3. That is McMurkley and Gale. This one's going to be taken by number 7 again. Gary had a good return his first time.
Pretty similar this time. Going to start around the 33-yard line. Drew it up about the same.
Well, we saw 4 runs out of Elk Point Jefferson. Four straight carries in their first possession, netted them 9 yards. Great defense. It's one of the keys to the game for Coach Olson, defensive pride. Let's see how the Huskies come out here in drive number 2.
And some pre-snap movement. And handoff, kind of the op, looked like the kind of waiting to see if he was going to pull it back out or not, but he let him have it, and the carry was by Lucas Heiser.
Cayden Keyser comes up there and puts his nose in there, goes in motion, or goes across the formation with Jacob Scarman, who is in motion. Then he gets held a little bit, obviously not enough that it was noticeable, but it sealed that edge and allowed that run to the outside.
Ball on the 36, 2nd and 6 for the Huskies. And we'll see the same formation here. And looks like pretty much the same play. This one sniffed out well. Bartles was all over it and held him up till help got there. And it'll be tackled for a loss.
Great job by Ethan Bartles. He's playing gap football there. He's going to penetrate, get that inside shoulder of the wingback and the split end, able to step through there, get by the pulling guard, and make that first contact 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage.
Ashton Klein out there for the Warriors at the other tackle, along with Pravacek. Man in motion, they'll fake handoff. We're going to see their first time through the air here tonight. Has a receiver, but thrown short, underthrew him, and that's going to be intercepted.
Riley Orrell. Riley Orrell, the senior, is going to come up with his 3rd interception on the year. I can promise you he had better coverage at times last week against McCook Central Montrose, and they pulled out receptions on him. This time, a little bit of a gap between him and the receiver.
Trying to get it to Devin Schmitz, and kind of had to throw in between coverage. There's a man in front of him and over the top of him.
Vollmer playing the high side. Orrell undercuts it. Not as tight as he was last week. Last week, better coverage, giving up receptions. This week, little help. And you're right. You just circled it on the stat sheet. Go ahead. I'll let you.
Win the turnover battle, and so far, Winter's doing that. A turnover on downs and an interception. And here's a run by Keyser for 10-plus yards. Pile still moving. And the official's going to let it keep moving for a while to benefit the Warriors. They'll pick up an extra couple of yards on the push. and a gain of about 13 on first down for Keyser.
But nearly the turnover battle almost evened up there. Number 8, Alexander Scarman came up there. No, it was number 22.
That's the dangerous part when you get held up. They're going to rip for that ball.
But it was before he was held up.
Oh, really?
Lucas Heiser absolutely got a piece of that, and Keyser, as the ball is starting to pull away from his body, reaches back with his right hand to grab it and re-secure it.
1st and 10, going to show them a little. Oh, here's a holding penalty, going to bring it back most likely, but first down carry momentarily here for the Warriors by Keyser. We saw the crossbuck.
Laundry thrown at the 44-yard line. That'll push the Warriors back into their side of the field. They're going to take over at the 46. I didn't see the hold watching our instant replay that we have available here to us, which is just what you're seeing live. Obviously was there. So Warriors going to be putting first and long.
First penalty of the evening.
On the keys to the game, it wasn't anything about – key wasn't flags, penalties. But number 4 on Coach Olson's list, execute. Right there, that is not execution.
Aiden Barfus has a chance to get to the outside, and he does. And he's going to break a tackle and finally get shoved out of bounds by 11, Jacob Scarman. Huge conversion on a first and forever after the holding penalty. And they're back in business with a huge run from Barfus.
Ashton Klein, Jack Kruger with great blocks from that center and right guard.
Ethan Bartles carrying out his block. He's getting a block on Devin Schmitz downfield.
1st and 20, no problem. We're going to pop it off. We're going to get a first down, continue this drive. 3:38 to go. But the interior line, smaller, outmanned by about 50, 40 guys per man. Quicker right now.
So far, yeah, not being outplayed. Play action. We're going to see Joey Cole's signature roll out to the right. Good coverage, though, by the Huskies. He'll just check down and drop off. Finds Oral at the last minute, and, hey, I like that just fine. That's a safe pass when you didn't really have much of another option.
But I also like the looks of number 72. That's Ty Trometer, the junior lineman. He's 5'9", 230. He's hustling down that line of scrimmage, recognizes the dump off, and wraps up in a very slippery Riley Oral to limit that to an 8-yard pickup, 9-yard pickup.
Winners had definite success running that play throughout this year. That time, good coverage, though, and good pursuit down the line by the Huskies. Winner fortunate to get a strong 8 out of it. And here's keeper by Cole. He's going to spin around and pick up the first down. He'll get about 4 on 2nd and 2. And he's down to the 16-yard line, 1st and 10 Warriors. Back in the red zone.
It's really, really interesting. A lot of the tackles down not coming for the Huskies from that big defensive line. It's coming from the secondary, not even the linebackers, as the Warriors' offensive line is getting to that second level, taking care of Gavin Jacobs, one of the linebackers. And Winners starting to pop off in the semifinal at 8-9 yards a clip, and that's got to be scary if you're a Husky fan.
And Oral has Kruger and Barfus out blocking for him, and then a penalty flag flies in late, right as the tackle's being made. And you got to believe out there, likely another hold.
Yeah, Chase Fournier from that, they're playing kind of a 4-4 line. He's a big outside defensive lineman, and it's going to be Ethan Bartles that's going to get flagged for the hold as he got up underneath the arm and leveraged him. But you know what? Credit the big man, Fournier, for hustling. 6'3",
That's a long ways to get out there from that spot.
And he's a tough assignment to seal. So understand sometimes I'd hold big guys too. Just I was better at it, I suppose.
Now back out of the full house, something we saw a lot last week, not quite as much this week, but still seeing it with decent regularity early here. Going to be a short gain on first down to the 20-yard line.
Cayden Keyser, I mean, he's a well-put-together back for the Warriors, but he looked small underneath all those big Husky defensive linemen.
Yeah, you want to talk about no fear and try running into that line.
And you know you're going to have about a half ton of weight on top of you once you get tackled.
Noah Larson, one of the guys in there on the stop at 220, 6'1", 220.
Big play for the Warriors, 2nd and 15.
And pre-snap penalties, movement early for the Warriors. They'll back up again. So how about 3 penalties on this drive, Jody?
Yeah.
We saw a few penalties last week, too, that none of them really, impacted drives. They didn't really change the game much, but certainly something that you don't want to get in a habit of at this point of the season. This is when you're supposed to be doing things the right way, the best way you can, and seeing 3 penalties on this drive is not going to make coaching happy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you may be ahead in that turnover battle, but execution right now not looking clean, crisp for the Warriors. But if they're able to take this down and pop it in the end zone, you can forgive them for this drive.
Yep, short-term memory. And this is something we don't see very often. Ethan Bartle is going to try to run it, and did not work at all. Strung out too far.
No, it was set up very nice, Gerald, but out on the edge, Aiden Barfus, he's really upset with himself coming back to the huddle. He missed one of the key blocks out there. He let his guy get in front of him, and I think that was Hunter Gary out there, the right cornerback or right outside linebacker in this 4-4 alignment. If he seals him, he's going to pick up maybe 10 or more yards. It's going to put it 3rd and 18. Warriors will go to the air.
So normally a pretty obvious passing situation here for the Warriors. It will be, and coming clean, but complete over the middle to Keyser. Wow, coming clean was number 7, Hunter Gary, unblocked right at Cole. Cole stood in there.
Yeah, I heard it from out in the fans, and you're going to say it too. Joey Cole stood in, knew he was going to take the big hit and delivered a strike for the Warriors.
And honestly, give Gary credit. He lets off him. He doesn't just take him hard to the ground. He knew the pass was away. He didn't hit him as hard as he could have.
Warriors are going to have a 4th and 2 when we return in the second quarter. 1 quarter in the books here at Winter, South Dakota at Warrior Field. Warriors, the number 1 seed over the number 5 seed, Elk Point Jefferson Huskies, 6-0, but they're threatening. Big 4th down to come in 60 seconds.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
The Winter Pharmacy, formerly Winter Health Mart Pharmacy, on the 4 lanes in Winter. Feel better. Get better for less. With high-quality products such as Hallmark cards, Margot Elena Lalia perfumes, and Melissa and Doug toys, to name a few. Better service with the help of their friendly pharmacy staff. And finally, hassle-free shopping with their convenient drive-thru. The Winter Pharmacy, formerly Winter Health Mart Pharmacy, is open and ready to serve you and your family. Conveniently located on the 4 lanes in Winter. Phone 842-7777.
Feel better, get better, for less. Only at the Winter Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. The Warriors will come to the line of scrimmage, 4th and 1. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Barfus got the first down and the touchdown. Gotta like it. I was going to say, look for Joey Cole. Similar to last time.
I thought that too. I didn't say it because I thought, yeah, it is similar to last time, but do you go to that twice or do you just let one of your guys just go power and take it?
As much as we gave credit to Chase Fournier out there to draw that holding penalty from that defensive end position, he came crashing down the line of scrimmage, gave up the outside shoulder. That was pretty uneventful run there as Barfus is going to find an easy out.
Nice play action. Defense bid on it. Complete to Riley Shippey for the 2-point conversion. Jody, how demoralizing might that be for Elk Point Jefferson defense to have 3 penalties, 2 holding penalties on the Warriors on that drive, and they still cap it off with the touchdown, get the 2 points back on this one.
Even more so is the fact that you're down 2 touchdowns and you didn't capitalize on winners.
And they've taken 2 possessions away from you right now. That's the difference.
We're going to step away. Warriors are going to be kicking off in 60 seconds from Warrior Field. They'll be kicking east to west when we return.
Grossenberg Implement wants you to get a jump on next summer's haying season by offering an 8% discount this week on windrower sections and knives. Your windrower heads can take a beating with knives and sections while cutting low to the ground. Now's the perfect time to replace them before you put your John Deere windrower away for the winter. Stop at any of Grossenberg Implement locations and save 8% on windrower sections and knives this week.
Welcome back to Warrior Field here in Winter, South Dakota. Warriors on top, 14-0. Taking a look at some quick leaders. Joey Cole is 2 for 2 for 25 yards. Aiden Barfus, 6 carries, 48 yards and a touchdown. Cayden Keyser, that huge catch for 16 yards for the Warriors. Those are your leaders so far here tonight for the Warriors, as we are only 4 seconds into the second quarter. And
Aiden Barfus, kickoff. This one fielded at about the 22-yard line by Garrett Merkley. And he's still on his feet. Got a block. And a nice tackle inside the 40-yard line of the Warriors, though. How about a huge run down by that special teams? We talked about special teams and how Oak Point Jefferson certainly, again, probably going to be some of the better special teams play that we've seen and faced. Winter used to pretty much own in that category. Tides have turned tonight here, at least momentarily. Huge return for the Huskies, and they're set up 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line of the Warriors. McDermott out of the gun, play action, pass complete over the middle, and he'll have a first down. Alexander Scarman, his target, the wide receiver, a junior, a 6 foot. So Huskies trying to ride the momentum with a huge kick return. Picks up a first down with one pass to Scarman.
That's one of their bread and butter plays. You see McDermott connect on that all season long on that slant pattern. Fake the dive. It's just kind of a RPO.
And there it is again. Going to be complete to Alexander Scarman.
Run wasn't working, so now they're going RPO on the Warriors. What they're doing is faking the handoff to the back. Quarterback has choice. Do I hand it off, keep it and run, or throw the slant? He's got 3 separate options off
short
this.
Slants are going to work pretty well there in soft coverage. Oral with the tackle, but just a little too soft in coverage.
Linebackers have to read quickly there, Gerald, and once they read RPO, they got to get back in those passing lanes.
And piled up over on the far sideline is Devin Schmitz.
Monk and Keyser are going to pile that one up, but Achilles Willowite from that defensive tackle position slides all the way down the line of scrimmage, is going to get the wrap for the tackle. Great job by him recognizing, coming up, and getting down the line.
Warriors defense has to stay caught up with all the pre-snap shifting and movement by the Huskies. Something's kind of hard to keep track of.
McDermott into the end zone.
Touchdown McDermott and the Huskies. They'll get 6 back pending the extra point. In the 14-6 game, I'm going to think that we're probably going to see Timmons attempt the extra point.
Yeah, you'll see Timmons come out. He's already out there with his holder.
So how huge is that score, Jody? And good adjustment by the Huskies, like you said. Let's go to the air and pick up a couple first downs that way, and then they catch McDermott on the quarterback.
And McDermott with a great play fake up the middle to Swatek. Defense swallowed on him huge on that play fake, created a huge running lane.
Kick is up and no good.
That's huge.
That is big.
That's really huge.
Winter missed their first one, too. They got it back with the 2 points.
Quick answer. It was actually 11:54 in a minute 42. Elk Point Jefferson answers. There's that secondary and the play fakes, the RPO, creating options for the Huskies. We will step away. We'll have the kickoff back here at Warrior Field in 60 seconds.
Feel more confident and in control of your financial life. Ameriprise advisors can work with you to provide personalized, goal-based advice based on your short and long-term goals. Plus, you can track your investments and financial solutions with our digital tools and regular meetings. Call John Pokup at 1-800-713-9160 to see the multiple ways I can help you on your retirement journey. Legacy Financial Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, is located at 218 South Monroe Street in Winter, South Dakota. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Boot is away as we return to Warrior Field. This is going to be Cayden Keyser. He's had some big ones this year. Let's see what the coverage team for the Huskies can do. Keyser gets to the sideline. Laundry is on the field.
And I got to say, that was a lot of Keyser all by himself out there. He had to make it, his guy miss and then use up all the field down the sideline.
Actually, there was no flag on the play.
I was just going to say, Jody, I don't see it. And by the reaction of the Warriors on the sideline, pretty positive reaction there.
Yeah.
You were expecting to see a flag.
I did. I saw the referee. I don't know what he tossed, but Keyser with that great return going to put the Warriors right at midfield again. It's what you want after you've seen the Huskies answered on you.
Cole and the Warriors from the 45. Man in motion is Shippey. Riley Shippey going to get a couple.
Ethan Kelly, the big senior, number 75, great penetration, 6'3", 285 from now, well, they're playing still the 4-4. No, actually, they went to a 5-3, switching their defensive alignment, and he will come free on the pulling guard of the Warriors. One of the keys to this game is going to be time of possession also. Last week, Warriors scoring so rapidly, they were doubled in time of possession by their opponent, the Fighting Cougars. Great seal block there.
I think it was Jack Peters that time for the Warriors.
And I got to tell you, Riley Shippey just took on 6'3", 240-pound Fournier.
I'm sure to Riley it seems like 6'8".
To him, it's just like one of those steers and bulls that he's wrestling all the time.
He rides bulls, so there's not a big lineman that's going to put too much fear into him.
Actually, it was Patrick Kasnig, 6'8", 330 that he sealed on.
So 3rd and 5 here for the Warriors. And Cole keeps it himself. And we're going to have another 4th down. Jody, interesting here. Do you try to pin him back deep, or do you roll the dice here? Now, if it's 4th and 1, it's a no-brainer. But, Jody, it's 4th and a long 2. Short 3.
4th and 2, and one of the things that's interesting right now with that 5-3 alignment, Coach Count is still pounding the interior of that defensive line. I really look for them to try to get wide side of the field here towards Warrior Stadium. Look for something outside. Look for Cayden Keyser on a toss pitch.
Keyser, the man in motion. Here's the toss. Stays patient. Then with a burst of speed, steamrolls his tackler across the 40-yard line.
That was Lucas Heiser that had a chance to come up and make the play, stepped up into the hole, and as you said, Keyser absolutely runs over the top of Heiser to pick up that 1st down. What about the play call on the toss pitch? I like it.
Yeah, well, that's not a bad call. Put the ball in Keyser's hand on the toss, that's for sure. We saw him shift gears, just a very physical, tough run by Keyser. Picks up a huge 1st down. Keeps the drive going, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Keyser, the man in motion, toss right back again.
Oh, my goodness!
He is bringing that.
Oh, my goodness, what a hit by Keyser.
And slow to get up is Jacob Scarman.
Ben Swatek and Jacob Scarman, two players, took the brunt of that one.
And he was still for several seconds after that. He's going to be helped off the field by the official. I think they're going to take a look at him. He got his bell rung.
And one of the Warriors goes over and tries to help him up, and the official pushes him away, saying, no, he's not going to play. Yeah. I'm walking him to the sideline.
Good.
What a finish by Cayden Keyser.
That hurt from up here.
Made me smile.
2nd and 1. They'll have the 1st down. I lost track of where he ended up. had enough down to, looks like the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Jack Peters took that full house backfield. Actually, it wasn't. It was the double wing, and Peters is going to pick it up. Just slams it right up between those big tackles and nose guard.
Fullback. Going to pick up the first down for the Warriors.
Going to give Ashton Klein a ton of credit. He's got that 6'8", 330-pounder right on top of him, and he's able to get him up.
Yeah, that nose tackle is...
Ashton able to get down low and get leverage on him and create that lane for
menacing.
Peters.
I mean, he looks huge on camera here. Even bigger in person when you're standing or across from him in the formation. Here's Cole with time. Perfect! On the money, touchdown.
Ethan Bartles, we asked him to step up big tonight. Big defensive series last time, or 2 series ago. Getting some penetration now here offensively. Hands tonight, hands of glue.
And how about that? Keyser pointing at his man downfield.
That was Shippey that was open also.
He saw Shippey. He was pointing at his fellow running back, Shippey. But how about that throw by Joey Cole? That was something special.
Great finish by Ethan Bartles. That'll put the Warriors back up top, 20-6, pending this 2-point conversion.
And nice job. He just got lost. Absolutely got lost. Joey Cole able to put it in. Nobody touched him. He just bounced outside the traffic. Nobody realized it and got in there quite easily.
22-6 your score. Half a quarter to go here in the first half. Top seed Winter Warriors looking for their 5th trip to the Dome in the last 7 years. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Couple conversations coming up. First one I'm going to start with, you don't have to worry about what EPG does on offense if you score every time you have the ball, and that's what the Warriors have done so far.
Saw that last week too. Their best defense was their offense.
3 possessions, 3 scores. That stretches this lead to 16 for Winter. Now, we said this could be Winter's 5th trip to the state championship game in 7 years. Real quick, Winter right now riding a 22-game win streak. They're 33-1 in their last 34, and over the last 6 years, they're 71-7.
That one from the 17, that is Jacob Gale. And Warriors much better this time. Still a good field position for the Huskies, but much better, limiting the return from Gale.
And that was Jack Peters and Monk on the tackle. I always want to make sure I get this correct. I'm always perfect. That was Aaron Monk. I want to say hi to the, I know Maury Monk stepped over here earlier. We know he's got family out watching and listening out there to the Warriors tonight on Winter Warriors Live. Also want to say hello to the Courts, I believe, watching from Texas, sending a text saying that they're tuning in from Tejas. And great defense there out on the edge.
Schmitz absolutely stuffed.
That was Charlie Pravacek.
Yeah. Did not let him get away there, and they had different things going. Pravacek didn't bite on it at all.
Achilles Willowite and Charlie Pravacek so stout. What they don't have in size, the size of the Elk Point Jefferson line, they have in leverage. They're so low to the ground in strength.
And complete to the 40-yard line. Same thing, just different direction.
Having a lot of success now with that RPO run-pass option.
Giving the ball, rip it out, rifle on the quick slant, pick up 8 to 10 yards at a time.
As soon as you read that slant as a defensive back, you've got to drive on the receiver.
Got to be crashing down.
You got to wrap him up right away and try to get there early enough to knock away the ball. So
we're going to go fire drill here a little bit.
Look for this one to go right. And it does, and it's going to be a first down.
Looked like initially it might have been held up just a bit, but able to pile through there. He had plenty of Huskies helping him get there. They kind of overloaded that left side.
That was Swatek on the carry. Swatek normally the fullback. They pulled McDermott and put Swatek back there. And a little bit of a, what do they call that in the
Wildcat.
NFL? The Wildcat.
Yep, we've seen that. That was scouted. Here's Pravacek.
Oh, they read the screen.
And Pravacek, I think, going to get a little talking to briefly there by the official. Maybe gave McDermott just a little bit of a shove that probably wasn't necessary, in my opinion. But wow, what about the pressure driving him straight back and
better read defensively. And that was Joey Cole out there.
Incomplete, but how about we all would
what
have
a great cover
yeah,
for not catching the interception in the pick six.
Yeah.
Okay, it's incomplete.
We'll take it, Joey, on the night you're having on the offensive side.
This is McDermott going to keep it on the RPO. Yep. Great penetration over there on the right side of the defensive line. That was Jack Kruger from the linebacker position stepping in there and creating havoc, along with Charlie Pravacek again.
Honestly, Joey, it didn't look like to me that either way, whether he gave that ball away or kept it himself, I think it was going to be pretty similar results there, trying to get it to Swatek. But defense was all over that one. So 3rd and 10 for the Huskies, and it's a pass situation. Going to have some pressure coming at him. He will complete it out to Lucas Heiser, but he'll be stopped well shy of the first down.
Jack Kruger from that linebacker position, getting out there in space. The guard on offense playing linebacker, getting out there and getting the wrap up.
Yeah, you talk about versatile. Just a tough physical kid, very heady, very smart, capable of playing a lot of positions for the Warriors. So Huskies going to huddle up and think about it. I'd be surprised if they didn't use a timeout here just to see what they're going to do, but
on 4th and 7, Warriors are salivating right now. This is an opportunity to do what? Get the ball with about 3 minutes left in the half, take that drive.
Do what they love to do.
Finish at the end of the half.
Get the ball and start the third. They already took the one away early, and they're just going to take delay a game, giving themselves a little more room to punt.
That's interesting.
We see that in the NFL. We don't often see that.
And you normally see it on the 40 on the other side. I don't know why you'd want to give up 5 yards of field position there.
Going to give Keyser a chance here.
He popped a couple early in the season. He's been so close here late in the season. See if he can rip one off here against the Huskies.
And punt is away. Good protection there. Angles it.
Nice. Oh, and it stays in bounds. That's why they took the 5 yards, as it goes all the way down to the 6. It would have been at the 1 yard line had they not taken that penalty.
While that punt was in the air, I couldn't tell if it was going to land out of bounds, and then it lands a few yards in bounds, and you think, well, logically it's probably going to end up going out of bounds. It never did. It just stayed straight, and what a monster punt.
Hit Beautiful. The sideline, bounced back towards the field of play, and Keyser goes, "Are you kidding me?"
Wow.
That's all right. Winners got 3 minutes to work with here in the first half.
Big thing is here, just get a first down. Move the ball. If you burn the clock and don't get too far, that's okay. Just don't need penalties or turnovers here, boys. This could be a big play right here.
This is Shippey with the carry, going to pick up 4.
That's why I said that. I was waiting for
you were thinking 94 yards there. Shippey, Mr.
You know he's capable of it.
Yeah. We've seen him
Not
do it.
on that one, though.
Right now, Coach Olson playing the averages. We need a lot of yardage here in chunks. Give it to the guy that's averaging 20 a carry. Not that same kind of running room here tonight.
No, much bigger, better defense. A lot more disciplined than most defenses we've seen throughout this year as well.
EPJ playing a 5-4 now. They're going to
Ball came out, but reaction is going to stay with the Warriors.
Down. Joey Cole, the quarterback, hands off to Barfus, and somehow that gets out of his mitts. Joey Cole there to collect it. That could have been catastrophic for the Warriors.
Yeah, Joey Cole very aware. Saves his team one there.
Warriors throw here, deep in their own end zone. 1:48
with
to
the
go.
time left, I say you run it and either make them burn a timeout or just give them less time to work with here, closing in on the end of the first half.
It's going to bring 3rd and 8. Warriors would love to convert here and at least use the rest of this clock. It's going to be Barfus up the middle again. He's going to pop it. He's got to have it. Yes.
And a pack of Huskies to bring him down.
It's not a 40, 50-yard touchdown, Aiden Barfus, but good job. What a run.
Huge pickup on 4th and 8.
4th and 8. Warriors now with the ball at the 20-yard line. Look for them to open it up a little bit with 1:21 to go here in the first half. What's really interesting is one of the linemen had drove one of the big defensive tackles that far downfield, and he ended up making the tackle. Great job again by this offensive line of the Warriors.
But how about figuring you're taken out of the play and still making the play defensively too, though? Oh, wow, breaks 2 tackles and then has 3 more. Can't get out of that many. And he's stuffed for virtually no gain. About a yard is all.
First time the Warriors have ran that double reverse, inside reverse tonight. Devin Schmitz over here at the right cornerback position on this side looked like he'd been looking for that all night long and finally got the play that he had scouted all week as he came up and sealed quickly and got some help from his inside linebacker.
Looks like the Warriors are just ready to burn clock and head to the locker room here, barring a big play. We'll see what they do here. It might set them up for one last one. And there's another first down converted out to the 35-yard line.
15 seconds left. Warriors are going to take a quick timeout here. Well, no. Clock stops because of the first down. Let's see if
I think they did take a timeout, though. You're right. The Warriors took a timeout.
So 35, they're 65 yards away. You got some things that you can do here. What a carry by Riley Orrell. Normally we see him going the other direction. This time he's in the left wingback position and runs right.
Jack Kruger out there, all the way out there.
In space.
Yeah.
Ashton Klein, Kruger, you got Willowite, you got Bartles. Quick linemen getting upfield, getting the chip, the seal, then getting to that next level as the Warrior backs are now starting to get through that line of scrimmage. You're going to start seeing some bigger chunks here if that defensive line is starting to wear out. We're going to keep it here with only 15 seconds to go, taking a look at some scores around the state. Actually, only one game has started. Wall leads Howard 3-0. And over in Harrisburg, it is 7-0. The Tigers leading the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. So 3 games running right now.
Got a couple quick shout-outs. Jeff McCready watching us once again. Very faithful. And to my sister-in-law, Cheyenne Doherty. She's watching us tonight.
Who? Cheyenne, Wyoming Doherty?
Yeah. That's not what I said, but you can call her what you want. She's watching us as well. We appreciate that. Let us know. Oh, low throw. Had to bend over and grab it. Vollmer going to use the field, though. He's across midfield, lowers the head, and then taken down inside the 45 to the 43. And with time on the clock, Warriors likely will burn another timeout here and have themselves a realistic chance at a score.
Yeah, Elk Point Jefferson does the right thing there. They seal the edge, and Vollmer does what he has to do, trying to score or pick up as many yards as he can. He cuts it back across the field and burns 11 seconds there. We're going to keep it here for these 4 seconds, the final play, as this first half winds down.
It's always the tough thing to determine in your mind, especially when you have no idea how much time is actually left. You have to sort of feel it. Do you run the clock out and potentially, don't give yourself a chance, or do you get what you can and make sure that you have time left on the clock for that one last play?
Sometimes you'll see players give themselves up and get down. It's tough to know.
Yeah, I said at least if you had the advantage of being able to maybe glance at us at the clock somewhere, but Vollmer didn't really have that advantage going west here at Warrior Field. So
Warriors with one last play in this first half and barring a pick-6 interception, the very least, would go in with a 16-point lead, 22-6. Let's see if there's any tricks to be had here.
We've seen Cole's arm be on target here tonight. Something like 3 for 3, I think, Jody. He's going to roll to his left. Tries to set up, and he'll just hang on to the ball. That's a little bit dangerous for a quarterback in that throwing motion to get hit. But
Chase Fournier going to get the sack there on the last play of the half. He's had quite the first half. Warriors lead at 22-6. We're going to be back with 3 minutes left in our halftime intermission, and we'll bring you stats from the first half and some scores from other places around the state. As games are just now starting to get going, all kicking off in the next 2 minutes. We'll be back in a bit.
This is Logan with Litas Seed. Litas Seed is your local seed dealer with a full lineup of crops. We handle everything from corn to cover crops, soybeans to sunflowers, sorghums, alfalfa, forages, and grass. Right now is a great opportunity to plant your spring forage needs. We have high-end Triticale, Willow Creek, and new forage wheat poised to replace Willow Creek. We can handle any NRCS, reclamation, or any other grass project. Call me at 605-840-4591. Go to litasseed.com or follow us on Facebook. We look forward to bringing the highest value to your operation.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Your fields? Contact Sherm Gucci with Hogemeyer, the right seed. Sherm will help you select the right products for your acres, corn, soybeans, alfalfa, and sorghum. If world-class genetics and a seed rep with an unwavering commitment is important to you, go with Sherm Gucci and Hogemeyer, the right seed. Phone 402-760-2172.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care. Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Need to brighten up your home or office? How about warming or cooling down your environment? Then stop on over to 130 North Main in Winter and visit with Couture Electric. Bob, Tyler, and the crew will shed some light with quality advice and fast, courteous service on your next project. And they provide the same quality service for a single light repair as they would a new construction or remodel. Call them at 842-1510. Couture Electric, a proud supporter of all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
Your local cooperative has a new name. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative have joined together to better serve you under the new name CHS River Plains. You gain more options and more value with access to global markets and a powerful supply chain. And you can do more every day using inputs delivered by a team who knows what you need when you need it. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in today and let us help you own every day.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on winterwarriorslive.com.
This is Jason with Dakota Carpet Restoration. No job is too small or too big. Leaked water from frozen pipes, sump pump failures, or a flooded basement? We can help. If your house is underwater, no problem. Call us right away. Even if it's 3 in the morning, we'll take care of the water damage before mold sets in.
Dakota Carpet Restoration, 481-8709. The clean you expect, the service you deserve.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Everyone says they want to change the world. But not everyone will. We are not everyone.
Jumpstart your earning power in the Career Advancement Program at Vernity of Mitchell.
I joined my auto class in high school. I learned to really like the topic of cars, and my teacher Dave Ruland, he pushed me and he said, "You got a talent." He said, "Use it."
Our Fast Track program mixes hands-on education with real-world experience at Vernity of Mitchell. Earn school credit and a paycheck. Plus, we'll help pay off your loans after graduation.
It's really a step-by-step process here.
Vernity of Mitchell delivers opportunities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to Warrior Field here in Winter, South Dakota. Warriors currently enjoying a 22-6 lead over the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. This is an 11B semifinal football game tonight. The winner advances to the Dakota Dome to play a yet-to-be determined opponent, Bridgewater, Emory, Ethan, and Beersford, just kicking off as we're just past 7 o'clock. Is there a score on the board yet there?
I didn't look. I was just going to say, yeah, they started an hour behind us. Nope, I don't see anything yet.
Let's take a look at first half stats. Game leaders right now at McDermott, 4 of 6, 38 yards, had some success with that RPO. Understand that there's a certain former coach out there that says it's not a true RPO, it's a predetermined RPO, and we did get the message down there that shouldn't bite on the kidding. You know who you are out there. McDermott also leading offensively, 2 carries for 11 yards and a touchdown. His main receiver so far has been Alexander Scarman. Scarman, 3 receptions for 34 yards. For the Warriors, Joey Cole, perfect 4-4 for 71 yards and a touchdown to Ethan Bartles. That was a 24-yard touchdown pass. Aiden Barfus, Mike Vicky, having himself a half, 8 carries, 59 yards and a touchdown. Overall, winners ran 31 plays to 17 for Elk Point Jefferson. That defense, one of your keys to this game, defensive pride, they've stepped up. Elk Point Jefferson, 63 yards of offense. Warriors on pace to their season average almost of over 400 and some yards. They're at 222 at halftime. Time of possession. Last week we were doubled up by the Fighting Cougars. Tonight we have doubled up the Huskies. 13 minutes and 14 seconds to their 7 minutes and 46 seconds. EPJ, 11 carries for 25 yards. Winner, 27 carries, 151 yards. The quarterbacks have been good. Again, 4 of 6 and 4 of 4 for 38 yards and 71 yards, respectively, for McDermott and Cole.
No real big plays to pop into my mind. I mean, big yardage plays.
You know, the turnover battle has been won, and it was the McDermott underthrow, and Riley Orrell undercut that one on that first drive for an interception. Winner, 13 first downs to 3 for Elk Point Jefferson. 13 of those, 11 on the ground, 2 through the air. They have 3 first downs, 2 rushing, 1 passing. Winner, 40% on third down conversions. Perfect on fourth downs, 3 of 3. Elk Point Jefferson, 1 of 4 on third downs and 0 of 2 on fourth downs. Punting, great 52-yard kick by Timmons. I mean, or was that Merkley? I can't remember. I think it was Merkley.
I think, yeah.
And 1 sack in the game, Fournier on that last play of the first half. Individually for the Warriors, besides those leaders, Cayden Keyser, 5 carries, 44 yards. Riley Orrell, 4 for 27. Jack Peters, 2 for 8. Shippey bottled up tonight, 3 of 7. Joey Cole, 4 of 6. Receiving, Bartles, a 24-yard touchdown. Vollmer, a 22-yard catch. Cayden Keyser, that huge 16-yard catch to put the Warriors in a 4th and 2. Here we go. We're underway. Second half action, 11B semifinal. This one's going to be Orrell from about the 11-yard line.
Carson Timmons with another nice kickoff. Orrell shakes 2 tacklers, 3 tacklers, still on his feet. And after all that, he's going to be shy of the 30-yard line, but nice effort on the return.
First half defensive stats for the Warriors. Charlie Provacek, Jack Kruger, Aiden Barfus, each with 2.5 tackles. Chuck had that 1 disruptive tackle for a loss. We're back.
Scores from around the state. Jody, AAA, Harrisburg's up 7-0 over Sioux Falls Lincoln at the end of the half. Aberdeen Central up 7-0 over Pierre TF Riggs. 5 minutes to go in the first. And we'll get more of those between plays here. Warriors come up to the line. Toss to the left. Riley Orrell tries to stiff arm, gets tackled out of bounds finally.
Lucas Heiser. First chunk plays for the Warriors. That one from the 28 all the way out to midfield. That's going to be a 22-yard gain for Orrell.
Not your necessarily your big play, but yet one of the bigger runs that the Warriors have had.
It is. The offensive passing game has been the chunker tonight. If you want, when we talk about chunks, we're talking about 10-plus yards, 20-plus yards. First run for Chunk.
Keyser in motion. He'll lead block. And Barfus behind him, maybe a yard. Good job by the interior defense of the Huskies on that one.
Yeah, it's going to be on. Go ahead.
Patrick Kastning.
Yep, Larson also pinching down. Kastning just basically plugging up the middle from that nose guard. And then you also have Trometer getting in on the tackle.
This goes with the cut blocks, and it gets the Warriors' offensive line off their feet or out of their stance anyways. Here's Barfus trying to get to the outside. Not going to happen. Maybe a short loss on the play. It might give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage. That'll be it.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be a 1-yard loss, but a great job also by the Husky defense. They read right away it's going to be an outside run. That outside linebacker, that was number 42, Jacob Lichtenberg, read that, strung it out, got some help from other defensive players. Interesting play call, taking a little bit more time here, getting the play and getting into the huddle. Look for something here on 3rd and 9 that is not conventional. Especially out of a full house backfield.
Cole.
Penetration from the backside.
Cole going to keep it, but getting there too quickly. Ethan Kelly, number 75 for the Huskies. Didn't end up making the tackle, but slowed Cole up enough.
Kelly playing right over the guard, got great penetration.
Interesting play call. I mean, not what you would expect, certainly. So you look at it from that standpoint. You don't expect that. Maybe catch him off guard with it, but not probably high percentage conversion there. So now we're going to see our first punt by the Warriors Elk Point with one punt. The punt here from Bartles is away, and it'll get over the – he'll have a similar result. Gets over the returner and rolls down and is downed by Shippey at the 7-yard line.
Yep. And the return back, watch that go over his head. Anytime, I remember Coach Nas, when I had him in my day, always said, come up, make the catch, fair catch it, make it. If he does there, he saves about 20 yards of field.
We have a score in the Bridgewater game. They're up 6-0, 5 minutes to go in the first.
So one of our conversations is, if Winter does happen to get there, does that make us a dynasty? 5 of 7 trips to the Dakota Dome. And we're not counting chickens yet. I said, well, what if Bridgewater gets there? That's 5 straight trips to the championship for the Seahawks. Interesting argument potentially developing.
And who was that that got the initial tackle? Was that Barfus?
Yeah, Barfus with the initial penetration. Vesley finishing up with the wrap-up for the tackle.
Heiser with the run for the Huskies. Swallowed up for no gain.
Tough sledding at this point, 25 yards on 12 carries for the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. The run defense of the Warriors, it's a very proud defense. They don't like to give up a lot.
Ooh.
This one's going to go for no gain or less.
Stood up. You saw the collision in the midst of the bodies.
That time it was Charlie Provacek from that D tackle position and Jack Kruger coming in from the linebacker position to wrap that up immediately. Boy, that one, no gain. That's 13 carries.
Yeah, Swatek
25 yards.
Not having any better luck. So 3rd and 10 on 2 runs for no gain. And now the Huskies very capable of passing. They've showed that. More out of that RPO look, though.
Look for the slant to the left side of the defense here. Riley Orrell out on that lone corner.
And now flag's going to fly. Not going to be a costly penalty if you're the Huskies. I don't have that far to back up, but
Huskies were looking for the bubble screen over to the left side after the shift. They were going to throw it to a man.
So what that does is it gives away your play, basically. That's what hurt them worse than the couple yards they got on the penalty.
New play called. They're going to go split each direction, double wing also. Basically trips to the right side of the Warrior defense. It's an out and up.
He's in the end zone. Ball loose. Touchdown Warriors. No, they're going to say he's down. So we got the safety. Boy, I got excited. I saw that ball come out. They ruled him down, though. The official calls him down.
Jack Peters, the linebacker for the Warriors, the right linebacker, is going to get the ball in the end zone, but he was, I don't know.
I didn't think he was down, Jody. That's why my exclamation had a little extra something on it. I saw that ball out. I didn't feel he was down. And
the safety does give the Warriors a 3-score advantage, making it 24-6 at this point.
That's big.
And yeah, it is big with this defense playing as well as it has tonight. But you sure would have liked the other 4 points.
Hey, we got a score update in the other 11B game, 7-6. Beersford on the board.
On the board. That didn't take long. How much time?
5 minutes left in the first. Yeah, maybe even a kickoff return or something there. It didn't take very long at all, or a big play for sure.
So on a safety, you're going to see the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. They're going to have to kick from their 20, and they have a choice. They can either kick it from the tee. You see a lot of times in the pro and college ranks, they'll punt it for the hang time.
Yep.
But here, they've got such a darn good kicker.
Yeah. I'm going to say that. Trust the young man, just a sophomore in Timmons.
And this is not Timmons.
You sure?
Not sure.
I thought it was Timmons.
It is Timmons again.
Okay. You're going to dribble it on the ground. Warriors going to have great field position.
Barfus will take it on a hop, and he's going to pick up about 10 yards, 8 yards on that return.
Inside the 45 of the Huskies. Scoring update, 9AA, Parkston, Canastota, Freeman knotted up at 8 apiece. That's about midway through the first. Timberlake's up 8-0 over Platte Geddes, the other region game we're paying attention to here in 9AA. 3 minutes to go left in the first quarter. 9A, Wall's still up 3-0. DeSmet's up 6-0 over here at Selby.
So Warriors really were stymied in their first offensive possession of the half. Huskies defense stepped up huge. Warriors defense steps up bigger after that great punt by Ethan Bartles.
And what a great cut. 2 cutbacks and Orioles to the races. Will he get caught?
He dives on the byline. Gonna say he stepped out at the 3.
Great effort. Was that Lichtenberg out there in his linebacker spot that chased him down? It was.
Yeah, but Lichtenberg had
the angle.
He was deeper than the safeties.
I shouldn't really say chased him down, but used the angle to his advantage and able to close him off. Great effort by a touchdown-saving tackle there, but wow, what a run by Oro.
Oro with 2 chunk carries here in the second half. At halftime, had some conversations outside, out back. So we stepped away. We saw that line might be starting to wear down. Look for some big plays out of the Warriors here in the second half. It's come to fruition.
Keyser gets the toss, and he's in. I have no idea how because you couldn't see him. There was just a whole bunch of bodies, but he found his way through there quickly.
That goes back to his carry in the first half when he knocked out number 11, Jacob Scarman, and number 27, Ben Swadek on that one run. Nobody wants to tackle him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see the bowling pins fall this time, but boy, there was a hole, and he shot right through there. Very quick through the line. And Warriors add to their lead quickly here, benefiting from the very short field position off the safety kick. 2-point conversion is good. No good. I saw indications by the Warriors as well as my own opinion, my own eyes from here. I thought he was in. He was not in, I guess.
Nonetheless, Warriors lead this one 30-6. It's a 3-score advantage still for the Warriors. We're going to step away. We have the kickoff in 60 seconds after word from your sponsors, bringing you coverage of Winter Warriors Live in the 11B semifinal.
Visit Mead Lumber in Winter for all of your home projects and construction needs. Whether you're thinking about remodeling your kitchen or bath, some new siding or roofing, or upgrading your windows, Mead Lumber has the high-quality materials and experienced associates to help make your next project a success. Give them a call at 605-842-3388. Mead Lumber is a proud sponsor of high school activities.
Automotive technician Jackson Wittenhagen jump-started his earning power at Vernity of Mitchell.
I joined my auto class in high school. I learned to really like the topic of cars, and my teacher Dave Ruland, he pushed me and he said, "You got a talent." He said, "Use it."
The Career Advancement Program mixes hands-on education with real-world experience at Vernity of Mitchell. Earn school credit and a paycheck. Plus, we'll pay off your loans after graduation.
It's really a step-by-step process here.
Vernity of Mitchell delivers opportunities.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Warriors step up defensively, and then their second offensive possession, they get a huge chunk play out of Riley Oral to get a touchdown. Nice looking return set up here by EPJ, and it's going to be this.
Merkley.
Yeah, the special teams standout Merkley with a nice return out to the 36-yard line.
So the way Winter's been playing, and we have seen some, like you said, some chunk yardage here now in the second half. We saw a little in the first half as well, but not as much. A lot longer possessions, a lot more plays being run. Of course, that's going to start to work against the Huskies and work in the Warriors' favor. Sometimes they don't do themselves any favors by the score quick and big plays situation. But tonight, being done a little bit differently, still putting points on the board. Just not quite as quick or as often, but a 30-6 lead, starting to look pretty comfortable here midway through the third.
Great penetration again, not penetration, but able to fight off the blocks. That time Riley Shippey stepping in there. You're going to have Jack Kruger, the linebacker, stepping in there after Charlie Provacek and Ashton Klein ate up the blocks of the interior line. Real quick shout out to my good friend Riley Sargent that said, in my time it was black and white TV. They didn't have the webcasting. Thanks, Riley. Appreciate that. Former Winter alumni Ben Lemmer checking in from Canton, the current Seahawk, enjoying the game here between the Warriors and the Huskies. big run, biggest run of the night for EPJ. McDermott with an 11-yard, we'll call it a 10-yard gain.
They faked to Heiser that time, and he carries a little bit of the defensive attention away. I think just enough to be able to let that set up well.
Ron Bartles checking in. He said even on the webcast he could see he was in by 3 yards. WTH.
I agree with
we
you.
agree.
I agree with you completely. That's why I called it. And Coach Olson, every player out there was on it. Well, whistles blew, ball came loose, but whistles had blown, forward progress stopped right at midfield.
Aiden Barfus not going to get credit for this, but he met him in the hole initially, didn't wrap up, slowed him down, and the rest of the Warriors closed in, limiting that to a 3-yard gain there for the Huskies. Want to say thank you to all the fans out there for the Huskies and Warriors for tuning in to winterwarriorslive.com. It's always a pleasure to bring you coverage of your favorite teams here on the internet.
McDermott the pitch to Swatek. And a nice gain on second down, going to make it more third and manageable, third and about 4.
I think that was personal. Jack Kruger in on the tackle. Jack Kruger and Swatek wrestling last year quite a bit. Maybe he'd been waiting for that one all night long, as those two have had some great wrestling matches over the years. That takedown belongs to Kruger. It's going to be third and what do you want to call it, 3 or 4?
We'll call it 3. Be optimistic for the Huskies.
McDermott running
Didn't
through
matter
a tackle.
3 or 4. McDermott with a couple of longer runs for the Huskies tonight. Jody.
Yeah, he just ran through tackle attempts by Barfus and Vesley, or Charlie Provacek in Vesley. That's not easy to do, so that's a heck of a run, showing a little more urgency from that quarterback position. I know I couldn't run through those two guys, not even in my best days.
Bridgewater Emeryton has scored again. They lead it 13-7 with a minute left in the first.
McDermott looking to go deep. Great coverage deep again. And again a catch and great coverage.
Me? That was anybody's ball, Jody. He put plenty of air underneath it. Let his receiver run to it. You couldn't get much better than that, in my opinion. Tight double coverage. And he comes up with the biggest play of the night so far for the Huskies. Huge touchdown.
He being the man that will attempt the extra point, Garrett Merkley. That was Monk on the under. Vollmer mad from the safety position, had that thing. It was his, dead to rights and missed it. Merkley with the touchdown reception. That one from how far away? What a catch by the young man. Just even though Vollmer didn't get it,
40-some yards.
His concentration to come up with that.
Yeah.
Well, they were 3 scores behind. They come up with one of the 3 that they need. And it's starting to give me flashbacks to last week's game against the Fighting Cougars.
Not interested in their kicking game right now, Jody. They know they need the 2 points right now.
And this is huge. RPO tipped at the line and drug in. What a catch.
Warriors better defending that time, but still able to convert it. Alexander Scarman
keeps his eye on it. It was tipped by one of the linebackers, and he's able to haul it in. It is a 2-score game, 30-14 after the great individual effort. We are going to step away. We'll be back for the Huskies kickoff here in only 60 seconds.
Farmers at heart. At Beck's, that's who we are. For over 100 years, the Beck family has lived and farmed in central Indiana. Today, we're proud to serve a dedicated community of farmers in South Dakota. To us, helping farmers succeed means so much more than just being a great seed supplier. Our family of employees and dealers are committed to helping farmers seek new challenges, push boundaries, and innovate in an ever-changing industry. That's what makes Beck's different. We love what we do. We are and will remain farmers at heart.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Man, I've got all kinds of comments coming in from all around the nation right now. After that huge touchdown catch by Merkley, Ron Bartles checks in and said, we got mossed. Ben Provacek checking in from Wyoming saying Paxton says hello. Kick away. We'll get to some of the others after this short kickoff. Going to be taken by Orr on a hop. He seems to be the hot hand here in the second half. You like seeing the ball in his hands. Real quick, Gene Wells, just for the record, Maggie and I have watched every Warrior Live game too. Nothing better than watching the Warriors and drinking adult beverages on the couch. It's better when you're up here on the field. Ben Lemmer checking in again.
They appreciate the loyalty, though.
Here's a big one. Jason Hall checking in from Colorado. His wife graduated from EPJ, so right now he says he's going to be sleeping on the couch after this one tonight.
It's a house divided tonight, isn't it?
Purple and gold over the red and blue. Is that Shippy or Oral?
Looked like, couldn't tell, but I think it was Oral by his. Oh, it was Shippy.
It kind of looked like Shippy. Him and Oral kind of run a lot alike.
I could tell by the walk, though, it was Shippy.
It's that bull rider walk.
While we're rolling with the check-ins and the shout-outs, Dan Cahoy, Colome Cowboy, says he couldn't find the Colome game tonight, so he's watching us. Go Warriors!
All right, Dan, we'll take that one. Thank you.
Humor. That's right. I mean, that is Dan Cahoy in a nutshell right there. Thanks for watching, Dan.
Fake it to Keyser, and this is going to be Peters up the middle. He's going to get some good yardage. That's going to be a huge gain of about 10 yards. He'll put that. Yeah, he whistles blowing. He's still. That reminds me of the Invincible, where in practice he's at the tryout and he makes the team for the Philadelphia Eagles. First practice, he carries the ball, catches it, and he runs it all the way to the end zone. They say, "Hey, rookie, this ain't the regular season." And the coach turns and said, "He just got by you." You always finish. Always finish. This is Cayden Keyser on the carry. Nice gain over that right side off tackle.
I love how sometimes the backs are very decisive with their cuts and their moves. They don't care about blocks. They see openings and they go for them. And other times they stay patient. They stay behind their blockers, really mixing up a good run style. Utilizing different methods.
Ben Lemmer just clarified he's checking in from Vegas tonight.
Oh, wow.
That boy.
Better things to do in Vegas? I don't think so. We're going to watch Winter
Take
Warriors
a pull
football.
on me, Ben. I'll split it with you. If not, I'll pay you back. Shippy. No, this is Peters. This is Peters this time.
All I could see was the 2.
Yep, saw the 2 going to the hole.
Yeah, Shippy is walking out there. It was definitely Crazy Legs Peters.
Crazy Legs getting up the field quickly at that fullback position. Ashton Klein and the 2 guards are really starting to have their way. And you got to realize Ashton Klein, 200 pounds. Finn Bartles, 170 pounds?
Yeah, I mean, they're fair-sized fellows.
Jack Kruger, 180 pounds. That's an average size of 185 pounds taking on 260 pounds.
But athletic,
yeah.
though. Athletic can be tough and conditioned. And sometimes that's going to work against the bigger guys. Maybe don't quite have the same amount of air in them.
Another nice little run. This is going to be Shippy.
Tackle by.
Nope, that was Peters.
Tackle by Kelly.
Both of them are on the field at the same time, so it's really tough to pick out the 2.
And I swear we do that. I know I do. We do that way more to Mr. Peters than he ever deserves. We have a hard time picking that guy up for some reason. Take nothing away from him.
Warriors riding a 22-game win streak, looking for their 23rd, winner of 33 of their last 34.
Keyser staying patient behind the blocks. Joey Cole out there helping out the cause from his quarterback spot.
I'm going to point this one out. This is Ethan Kelly, the big 6'3", 285-pounder, was sealed. Couldn't get to the play because Kruger was in front of him. So instead, he trying to fight through it, he just absolutely drags. Well, actually, Kruger might have finished that block. It was a great effort.
Yeah, Kelly again with another tackle for the Huskies. Back-to-back plays, but
grinding their way, 71-7 over the last 6 years. Ball on the ground, and I'm not sure. Barfus is on top of it. Is that Barfus? Oh, that's Jack Peters. We still won't give him credit. Trying to.
I'll just start calling him Jack Peters, even if it isn't, and then
all right. Barfus is now Jack Peters, and we'll correct it the other way.
Yep, that's only fair. Start of the second quarter, still 13-7. Bridgewater Emeryton leading Beersford in the other semifinal 11B game tonight. After the fumble, Winter facing 4th down, 4th and 4. Easy 4-down territory, though, for the Warriors. Toss left side.
And right at the stick.
Be close.
This is going to be close. Nope,
he's
saying
not
he got
even
it.
Close. Comfortably got it.
Comfortably. Real good job by
several
that.
Inches at least.
Yeah, really good job by the left side of this defensive line. Again, Fournier out here. And they went with the smaller nose tackle and got some penetration. Fournier in on the tackle, number 52. It was Grayson Jacobs, 6'1", 165, a sophomore, over the nose. So they're looking to go with some quickness right over the top of Klein instead of size, see if they can disrupt the Warriors' offense. This Keyser is going to go off tackle. Keeps his feet. He's gone. Touchdown, Warriors. Took contact, kept his feet, busted for the touchdown. Feeling it here at Warrior Field tonight. Cayden Keyser laying lumber all night long. Does it again.
Yep. Tried to tackle him at the shoulder pad, Jody. Not going to work. Cayden Keyser, much too good for that. And then wheels after it.
Makes your score 36-14. Warriors would love nothing more than to make this a 24-point game again. 3 scores. Toss pitch coming left. Bartels.
Untouched. Nice blocks. So Warriors with the answer back. Not too far away from the start of the fourth.
8 seconds to go. We'll step away. 1 quarter until we go to our home away from home, the Dakota Dome. If we can hold this 3-point lead, 3-score lead, we'll be back in 60 seconds.
The Office Product Center started doing business in 1981 and will be celebrating 40 years of business in October. They service and sell manual typewriters, admin machines, hand crank cash registers, and duplicators. They also service and sell connected copiers, printers, scanners, office supplies, and office furniture. Over the past 40 years, they've adopted and educated themselves to today's technology, and they support local students in all of their activities. They want to thank you for allowing them to be a part of your past and look forward to working with you in the future.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Warriors doing what they do at home. 38-14 their lead. Another check-in coming in. Rhonda Godel and Sequoia Rohrbach checking in from Aberdeen tonight. And got a comment. Keyser tonight, beast mode. Beast mode. And he's not going to Canton to wrestle.
No.
He's going to get 4 titles. He's looking for his 4th title here in winter, trying to become the first 4-time wrestling champion ever, but having quite the football campaign again here for the Warriors. Oh, he's on the ground. They didn't call him down.
And still, did he get tackled or did he just lose his footing there? He went down pretty quick, but
Shippey's going to get credit for the tackle as he smothers him.
Jacob Gale, sophomore. Again, this Husky team, don't think that if their season ends tonight that they're not going to make another deep run next year.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all missed the pregame. Remember this roster of Elk Point Jefferson, only 3 seniors on this entire team. They're all getting the starts tonight, but they will return 8 starters on each side of the ball next year. Quite the team they've put together over the last couple years. Just ran into a little bit of a, shall we say, dynasty tonight here on their own home field. Some more shifting out of EPJ.
McDermott this time does hand off.
Oh, and he's got a nice run also. Runs through a couple tackles.
So just when we think that he won't give him the ball, he gives Swatek the ball, and it pays off nicely on first down, gain of 7.
Let's get to some of these stats here as we've stepped away.
That's the end of the third quarter, Jody.
Oh, end of the third quarter. We'll have stats when we come back to begin the fourth quarter. Watching and listening, you are to winterwarriorslive.com. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Everybody get their hands up at the number 4. 1 quarter to go to the Dome.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
We'll get the bull to your place. generally we'll be able to get the bull picked up when you're done with them. So there's no reason for you to have a bull around your place for 9 to 10 months of the year that you don't need him. He's just costing you money. He's eating feed. He's tearing up your corral. So there's just no reason for it. It's become very popular just in the fact that it's convenient for people.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. It's going to be a false start penalty, taking the Huskies from 2nd and 3 to a 2nd and 8. Left tackle got a little antsy and comes out of his position.
Only their second penalty of the night, I think, Jody. They've, in that aspect of the game, been pretty clean.
Taking a look at the stats, you won't see another pass out of Joey Cole the rest of the night. He's over his season average of 3.3 passes a game. Perfect 4 for 4. This is McDermott with the carry right up the middle. It's going to go for a couple. And it looks like Willowite in on the penetration, Monk and maybe Klein on the tackle. Riley Worrell now 6 carries, 93 yards. He's chunking it at 15.5 per carry. Cayden Keyser laying the lumber, though. 9 carries, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. Aiden Barfus, 10 carries, the workhorse, 60 yards and a touchdown for the Warriors tonight. Looking at total stats, Warriors 353 yards of offense, have only surrendered 134.
Oh! What's worked best for him twice before didn't work at all that time.
And I like that. Monk helps him up, and that's not Aaron. That's the linebacker, Owen.
Yep.
Him and Keyser from that strong safety position, not biting.
And good sportsmanship to follow it up. Love it.
It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. We'll make it 4th and 8. They're showing punt. We'll see if they actually do. Run a man across the formation. I say no. They do. And this one,
not nearly as good. A lot of hang time, and it pretty much dies. Only going to go a couple yards their way.
It's only going to be a 17-yard punt. Warriors now with possession in Elk Point Jefferson territory at the 45.
By punting there, that is certainly not what you were going for at all.
To me, that indicates you've kind of surrendered the game. With only a quarter to go, down 3 scores, you almost have to go for it there. That tells me that
Winner only held once on 4th down. Only punted once.
So the Warriors back to the line of scrimmage. Joey Cole under center. Full house backfield.
Riley Worrell
still
once again
chunking it.
Like a rabbit at the Greyhounds. They're chasing him, but he will not be caught.
Warriors now lead 44-14. Riley Worrell, after that 46-yard touchdown run, give him 139 on 7 carries and a touchdown. You just keep working the combinations until you find the right one. Tonight, Riley Worrell.
It's going to work eventually.
Yes. Last week, Barfus and Shippey. Tonight, it's Keyser and Worrell in a much larger role, chunking it. And the conversion is good. That will make it a 32-point game, 46-14. Warriors on top with 10:22 to go.
Barfus puts it in.
Barfus with the conversion. Clint Woods checking in, saying after tonight's game, it's pretty obvious between EPJ and Winter, wrestlers make better football players. We'll step away on that one. We'll be back in 60.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
Welcome back to Warrior Field, all you fans of the Huskies and Warriors. Tonight, it has been, it started close.
Yeah, 6-0 after one.
And we're talking about the size difference, the offensive and defensive line, vice versa.
That's
between the
after
Warriors.
taking 2 possessions away from them that first quarter, and it was still only 6-0.
Right. The young men with quickness, the Warrior offensive and defensive line, are winning over girth tonight. It's amazing. At home, it's special.
Bartles puts a line drive leg into it, fielded at the 17. A little reverse.
And open field.
Bartles has to save it. And he's not going to be able to run him down, so don't count him out quite yet. The only thing that they could do at this point, return one the distance. Let's look for penalty flags, and there is one back near the 30-yard line, Jody. This one should be coming back.
31-yard line, all the way over on the opposite end of the field. It's going to be a holding. EPJ is going to retain possession. They'll have 1st and 10 at their 21-yard line. But, boy, you're looking for that spark, and all of a sudden it just...
It's 20-7 now. Bridgewater Emerython leads Beersford midway through the second. Well, that game possibly trying to distance just a little bit is the Seahawks.
And again, we said it earlier, we'll say it again. I know Mike and Vicki Barfus have been watching us online for a long time out of their Minneapolis apartment. Want to say, we know you wish you could be here. We're happy where you're at, but we're happy to be bringing this to you so you can still enjoy your grandkids out here. This is exactly why we put this together 10 years ago. Started as a hobby, nothing but a vision, just trying to keep my family in the loop as they were going through similar conditions, health conditions, and it's crazy what you see across the states. Ben Lemmer calling me the Bobby Jones of South Dakota. I'm laughing. Ben Lemmer in Vegas.
Yeah, that way you can be in Vegas and still watch.
That's right.
You don't have to be here if circumstances don't allow you to.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in winter is usually crazy.
No.
Taking a look, just some history on the Warriors. Since 2008, the Warriors have been in the semifinals every year but one.
But one.
In that entire time frame, they've only played 3. Oh, no, I can't remember. We were talking about they played 3
road games
in their history, in this Dan Aker era, going over to Coach Olson era transition.
They've played themselves into a pretty position. I mean, that's all there is to it. They've absolutely earned it. But
Warrior Field, there is a home field advantage. Not many can come in here and pull out a victory. Some have. I think of McCook Central Montrose back in 2010.
We thought of that very much last week.
Mobridge the very next year. Sioux Falls Christian. You know, we'll step away for 30 seconds. You're watching and listening to Warrior Football on WinterWarriorsLive.com.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Patrick Hine checking in from Nebraska says, we already all know what happens in winter.
He says Lincoln's going to go crazy tomorrow when they upset Ohio State.
Ain't happening.
No?
Nope.
People want it.
Dive up the middle. Swatek going to be swallowed up. And that's Achilles Willowite down there getting low on the ankles. gonna...
Easier task for him than some.
He's had a great night. He's been penetrating. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry. A little bad humor there. Not taking away anything. He's absolutely making plays, making tackles up front from his tackle position.
Had a great night, though. Charlie Provacek drawing the double teams, Achilles with one-on-one, whipping that single every time, and he's been up to the task tonight. This one, a crisscross run. I think it was Aiden Barfus I see out there. The linebacker going to get a piece of that tackle. 3rd and 10.
One of the many juniors, Lucas Heiser, on the carry, no gain. Yeah, Winter's just...
Eric Pollard checking in from the big town of Winter, South Dakota.
I was going to say, where's Eric?
Where's Eric tonight?
Well, he's
on
right
the couch.
He's right here in Winter. He's a family man, though.
Bubble screen being set up. Too much pressure from Vesely. Now
Provacek giving chase all the way out of bounds. That one should be picked off, but it fell too short.
I'd rather see my defensive back running with the receiver and it underthrown.
Yep.
If he'd have got that one, that meant he was burnt.
It was way underthrown. They had to come back and just diving attempt couldn't get back to it. But you know what? When you're throwing off your back foot, falling out of balance, being chased by Charlie Provacek, tough.
4th and 10, and EPJ is going to punt again.
Yeah, a conversion here. I mean, it's still gonna be pretty tough in this situation. You just kind of go back to your traditional football decision here and punt the football. Last one wasn't so good. This one better, kind of an end-over-end punt.
No return man back, so they'll just let this bounce. And
after that great bounce on that monster first punt, these last two have hit the ground and not went very far after that, but this one a better punt.
Warriors will take over last possession on their 46, this one on their 45. 8:32 to go in the game. Warriors leading by 32.
Just think, we thought we had a run back for a touchdown. Instead, it turns into a punt, and Warriors with good field position again. A penalty cost them.
The key to the game, execution. Right now, Warriors, I would have to say the defensive pride. They're winning that one. Turnovers, they're up in that category. Win the line of scrimmage. Warriors giving up 40 pounds a guy probably across the board. They've won the line of scrimmage, and as far as execution, they have executed tonight. They've just ground down EPJ.
Yeah, when size doesn't matter, that really says something about the effort and the discipline from our line.
And that's going to be Oral for one of his shortest carries of the night, and that was a 6-yard pickup. That'd give him 145 on the night with that touchdown.
We always joke that'll bring down the average a little bit. That's not a good statistic run right there for Oral, but yeah, as a team, I mean, you got guys average anywhere from 6 to 12 yards or more a run. You know, things are going well for you offensively, as they seem to have all year. Trying to funny little motion. I think he was trying to hurdle guys on the ground, but you sort of just seen the shoulders come up and come up again. And
Riley Shippey was the right wing back, and as he came down the line of scrimmage, he's meant to throw a crackdown block on the 6'8", 330-pounder, and when he comes in there, he just tries to hog time. Could have been a holding call, actually, and forces it was Aiden, right, or Jack Peters, leaping over that pile that was created there in the middle, and that's going to be a short pickup.
Again, if you didn't catch the humor, we're just trying to even up the score a little bit.
No matter who's in the backfield, it's going to be Jack Peters for a while. And Peters is in. Great job. Penetration from the middle. And that was number 76 again. Fornia having a nice night. Oral just dips his shoulder under the outreached arm. Picks up a first down. Score update, heard 21-7.
Yeah, it was still 21-7 Bridgewater late in the second.
And how crazy would that be? Bridgewater, Emery Ethan in the dome.
Never would have guessed it, Jody.
Winner, Bridgewater, Emery Ethan for the third straight year. Shippey going to kick it out. Can he win the foot race to the edge? He doesn't. He'll plant, cut, juke, jive.
But you know Shippey's not done just because he's cut off at the pass. He'll still get 7-8 yards after that. Seemingly stopped in his tracks and just changed direction.
So at this point, it looks like a rubber match is being set up between Bridgewater, Emory-Ethan, and Winter in the Dome. They've met the previous 2 years, each of them splitting. Wouldn't that be crazy? Winter wins 44-0 earlier this year, but Bridgewater, Emory-Ethan avenging every loss that they've had along the way. They've got bad intentions.
Right, they're playing better, and they've got plenty of opportunity to watch Winter throughout their season.
That was Peters with a Gary. He is going to be wrapped up in Hunter Gary laid lumber as he stepped into the hole to take on Peters. Peters continues to drive with the feet, picks up another 3-4 yards after contact. That's called a yak.
Yep, YAC.
Yards after contact. 7
yards out of the deal.
Winner in a 2nd and 3, churning, trying to get over 50. 5:19 to go. This game has been decided. Now it's all about pride. It's going to be a timeout. EPJ, we're going to take it with them. Winter Warriors lead this one 46-14. We will be back, and we'll call it a full minute.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner. Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it low.
Friday night semifinals getting crazy out there. There are some upsets brewing across the state right now. Number 1, Avon trails Del Rapids St. Mary's 20-14. Potter County just went up on Fulton area 14-6. Wall leading Howard in Howard 10-7. Go Lex Heathershaw and the Wall Eagles. DeSmet leading Harriet Selby 14-0. In 9AA, Canastota Freemian leading Parkston 16-8. Timberlake, the Black Panthers leading the Black Panthers. Timberlake over Platte Geddes 14-8. Here it's 46-14. Bridgewater Emory-Ethan 20-7 lead on Beersford. Class 11A. Upset-minded Del Rapids with number 1 Madison tied 7-7. Millbank leading Vermilion 14-0. T area leading Yankton now 21-7. Aberdeen Central leading Pierre 21-14 right before half. Thinking upset, and this is up the middle. Peters to the. He's in for the touchdown.
That's oral.
We said everybody was going to be Peters.
I know, but
you got to give credit,
especially if he scored.
No,
but he didn't.
Oral starting to be the MVP of this game as we get closer to the Dome. The Joe Robbie MVP award winner last year having a huge night. And real quickly in the 11 AAA, looking like it's not going to be a Sioux Falls school. Harrisburg leading Sioux Falls Lincoln 14-7. Brandon Valley over O'Gorman 14-6. Going to get some looks here. Failed 2-point conversion. That'll make your score 52-14. Warriors leading by 38. We're going to step away for 60 seconds. Warriors kicking off again.
Local.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can create a personalized, goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings, so you can feel more comfortable about your financial future. Call Leiden & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winter, South Dakota 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. It's Aiden Barfus back to kick off for the Warriors again. EPJ, 4:37 left in their season. It's been a miraculous season for them. They do have some losses on the season, but this young team doing good things, popping through. And, yep, they're going to run the reverse. This time the Warriors looking for it.
And to the short side of the field, didn't help matters any. Jacob Gale ends up with the ball, initially fielded by Merkley. But, again, can't emphasize enough. I really can't. They have great things to look forward to. Very bright future next year. Just all the motivation in the world for these guys to just keep getting better and better. They know they probably will be next year, as long as all continues to stay on course for them.
Riley Orrell now with 10 carries, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That's pretty easy math.
Yep, 16.9 per carry. McDermott, he wants
the option.
Stratton Morehart now in there on defense, along with number 10 for the Warriors out there to get the assist. That was Michael Olson. And Stratton Morehart, winner, subbing down hard and fast here.
Spencer Calhoun out there on the line wearing his gold shoes.
The gold
yellow shoes.
Biggest man. Well, he's the biggest man on the field.
For us.
For us.
For sure. You have to. And incomplete.
Dalton Peterson out there in coverage from that linebacker position.
Slade Knoyer. I don't know who all you've mentioned, but.
Secondary looks to
Caleb
be pretty.
Osborne.
Yeah.
Colby Osborne. Michael Olson, I know you got him mentioned, but Finn Bartles.
Adam Bonnet in there at the end.
He always
position.
comes in on that end spot. A track athlete from the end.
Peterson takes on the blocker. Will miss the tackle. Stratton Morehart. Nope, that's defensively, I think that is number 54. No, 51. Finn
is 54.
That's number 51 on the tackle. Tayden Mathis recording the tackle there. Haven't seen these boys in a couple weeks.
Yeah, exactly. and pretty deep into this game, you know, so pardon us for being a little rusty with next guys in. We ran into some good competition.
We're going to step away. 2:04 left to go in this one. We're going to take a timeout. Back in 30.
Just as you aim to reach new heights on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help you do the same on your farm. Putting together a solid plan for each customer is the goal at Elevate, so you can win all season long. With a full lineup of field seeds, including corn, soybeans, alfalfa, sorghum, forage, cover crops, wildlife habitat, and more, along with a full line of chemicals and plant health products, Elevate is ready to put your plans into action. Check us out at elevateagronomics.com or stop by the office in Winter today. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. PA announcer announced the timeout Bridgewater Emory, and we were like,
we couldn't keep our
What
composure.
game are you watching?
Well, I mean, we have flubs ourselves, but we normally at least get the opponent right.
That's Lichtenberg going to take that little flat pass, and he'll run over Caleb Osborne out there at the strong safety position.
Yeah, that 4-year starter for the Huskies, one of only 3 seniors, as we mentioned, at 205 pounds, 6'2". That's a mismatch. Been pretty quiet tonight, though.
He really has. First real big play for him tonight. Shifting again.
Schmitz split wide left. That's who he was looking at first. Now he's
Good
just going to have
pressure.
to run.
Sean Hammerbeck, the freshman from that left defensive end position. Great pressure, keeping McDermott in the pocket.
Yes, good containment. Bringing some pressure, not over pursuing, not going to give anything up, just keeping him at bay, forcing him to get rid of the ball.
We talk about them only returning everybody but 3. In winter, it's just a matter of reloading. You're getting a look at a defensive end that's 6'5", 205. Spencer Calhoun, he's a big defensive tackle in there now. He's 6'5", 300 pounds.
As just a sophomore.
We'll be just fine. Our future's bright.
Oh, certainly. Yep, absolutely.
I know from personal knowledge that freshman class every morning at 6 a.m. at the high school lifting weights. I know the sophomores.
Which builds programs like Winter has. They don't just show up and be this good. They put in the time behind the scenes. They'll never get credit for other than results on the field.
Beautiful looking pass out of McDermott. It's going to go sailing out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Intended for Scarman.
Good coverage by Osborne and Olsen down the field. Caleb Osborne, to be specific. Again, Winter, 1 second, time. Winter on a 23-game win streak, 34-1 over the last 3 years. They are going to the state championships next weekend at the Dakota Dome for the 5th time in 7 years. Looks like they may face a familiar foe, Bridgewater Emory Ethan leading. And that would be the 3rd straight year Bridgewater, Emory, Ethan, and Winter would meet for the state championship game. What is a dynasty?
20-14 at the half, though. It's not going to score, right?
Beersford not done yet. So we'll see. BEE, it could be.
And if we are to meet them, what kind of a game would it be?
Well, you know that just
Winter absolutely dominated that first matchup. But as we said, we know they've definitely gotten a lot better, playing a lot better, just more chance to watch Winter film, and we know they do well.
Jeff Van Leeuwen, he's a Hall of Fame coach. He's been playing with these kids all year long. They came in, they're trying to do what they were doing last year. It's not working for them, so he's been adjusting here down the stretch, putting in the base plays that work for the kids that he's got now, and he's almost got them back to the state championship game. We'll see if they can get there, but that's what people do. They make adjustments to their personnel.
And how about Beersford as a 14 seed?
14 seed.
Hanging right in there in the semifinal.
Let's go ahead, and we are going to get to some post-game stats here real quick. McDermott finishes 7 of 13, 87 yards, and that beautiful touchdown pass. Top receiver tonight, though, is Scarman. He hauled in 3 for 34 yards. Top carrier was McDermott. 7 carries, 36 yards, and a touchdown for EPJ. For Winter, Joey Cole, a perfect night, 4-4, 71 yards and a touchdown. Riley Orrell, the huge night, chunking it in the second half. 10 carries, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ethan Bartles with that beautiful touchdown catch from 24 yards out. Looking at total team statistics, let's get to the team stats. Winter runs 54 plays to the Huskies 39. Winter produces 455 yards of offense to the Huskies 163. Time of possession, we said it was going to be huge coming in. We had to control the ball in the line of scrimmage. They did. 28 minutes and 16 seconds to 19 minutes and 44 seconds. Winter, 384 yards on the ground on 50 carries. Elk Point Jefferson, 26 carries, 76 yards. 87 yards passing for the Huskies, 71 for the Warriors. McDermott a touchdown and an interception. Joey Cole a touchdown. But the turnover battle was won by the Warriors, another one of the keys to the game. That one interception early in the first half by Riley Orrell. this is a telling sign. You got to move the chains. Warriors 25 first downs to EPJ's 7, 23 on the ground. Third down conversions, Winner 3 of 8, EPJ 2 of 11. Fourth down conversions, Warriors 4 of 4, Elk Point Jefferson 1 of 3. Penalties, both teams had a few here and there. Really wasn't a big part of the game winner, with actually all 3 penalties on
Winner
one
overcoming
drive.
that on that drive and scoring. Of course, the biggest costly penalty for Elk Point Jefferson likely didn't matter. Too late in the game anyways, but wiped off a touchdown on that return in the fourth.
Other key contributors, we talked about the game leaders. Cayden Keyser, 9 carries for 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was laying lumber tonight, running with attitude. Aiden Barfus, 10 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown. Jack Peters finishes with 8 carries for 40 yards. Riley Shippey, 6 of 31. They all contribute to 355 yards rushing for the Warriors. Receiving, Blake Vollmer, a catch for 22 yards. Cayden Keyser, that crucial 16-yard catch on 3rd and 18. Puts them in a convertible 4th and 2 that they do. Riley Orrell, 1 catch for 9 yards. Defensively, said the tackles had to control the line of scrimmage. Charlie Provacek led the way. 5 tackles tonight, 1 for loss. Jack Kruger from the linebacker position, 4.5 tackles, 3 solos. Aiden Barfus, 4 tackles. The other linebacker, 4 and 3 solos. Just a great performance. One of the keys to the game, defensive pride, where you're going to give up those 28 points again. They did give up 14, but
take nothing on that touchdown pass. So that
was an incredible catch.
That was incredible. So you can't really fault the defense too much on that one.
So let's set the stage. Winner, 23-game win streak, 72-7 over, or 34-1 now over the last 3 years. 72-7 over the last 6 years. You asked the question, dynasty. There's 2 teams about to meet that could both make claim to that if Bridgewater Emory-Eaton can hold on in just the fact that it could be the Seahawks again after the season that they've had.
I mean, it's tough to pick against them. I'm not saying that, but what we've seen early from them in a year that you knew they probably were down a little bit from prior years, probably tough to make them one of your favorites, and yet here they are leading at halftime in the semifinal game.
A lot of people said this was probably the state championship game because Elk Point Jefferson has victories over both Beersford and Bridgewater Emory-Eaton. They came in with that mindset. Winner with that 44-0 victory in week 2 over Bridgewater Emory-Eaton. You really just didn't think you could see them again, but then after the shocking win in week 1 over Sioux Valley, they suffer a couple losses. They absolutely handled Sioux Valley in the quarterfinals. Now they're holding on right now at home over a very upstart Beersford team who's having a great season. Crazy that we can get to this point in the season. Your thoughts? I keep talking.
Well, first we're going to thank Doug Sherman, Betsy Wansel, but Doug Sherman coming out of retirement. He's been doing it for several years. He's great at it. We couldn't have these live stats without our people out there not taking a play off for us. I don't know, not much more to add, Jody. I mean, just the offensive output from this team is just scary. I mean, it's nearly unstoppable. You know, how many times we punted all season? I mean, that speaks volumes in itself, and even running into way better competition, a lot more disciplined, bigger, more aggressive physical defenses, and they still put up 52 points. And it's just incredible to me. And then their defense, the run defense especially, just stifling, just the best of backs. And it's just a combination of, even though tonight special teams, maybe a toss-up, really nothing that we got an advantage of from there that comes to mind. But you know what? They're just so dominant week in and week out. Tough to stop.
You want to hear some updated season stats? Riley Orrell now with 893 yards on the season. Aiden Barfus with 713. Cayden Keyser with 649. Riley Shippey with 505. The 4 horsemen coming at you. Joey Cole, 26 of 37 on the season, 538 yards, 10 touchdowns with only 1 interception. Ethan Bartles, 9 catches, 207 yards, 23 yards per catch average, 4 touchdowns. And it's just amazing what they've done. You're absolutely right.
Come to Vermilion if you can. These boys are fun to watch. They'll take all the fans they can get.
Can't be there for you next weekend.
Nope.
This is the end of our journey.
That's the unfortunate part.
But once again, we're going to close down Warrior Field here in Winter, South Dakota with the semifinal. And this time, again, another victory. Don't forget, real quick, Winter Lady Warriors in the Sodak 16. They'll play in Kadoka on Tuesday night. We'll be there for coverage. Taking on Hill City, ranked number 4 in the state, 27-4 on the season. A very good team. It's a team.
I thought there were 6.
The 6th seed, but they're ranked number 4 in the rankings.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
to clarify.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
they got wins over Crow Creek and Dupree, 3 straight sets, both those matches, getting out of the region, and Sodak 16, here we come. Yep, tough game, though, out in Kadoka, right?
Yeah, both those teams, seasoned teams, neither one of them going to be nervous. They met for 7th and 8th place last year. Winner wins a 5-set thriller against them for 7th place. Coach Keyser got a different team, a younger team. They're the more experienced team. A little more success this year as Winner learned to find itself, but that should be a good game. And that's a winnable game for the Lady Warriors, trying to get to, I think, their 4th straight Class A volleyball tournament. Be sure to tune in for that also. For Gerald Tibrick, Jackson Day, Ryan and Clay Sell, this is Jody Brozick, and I thank you for watching and listening to WinterWarriorsLive.com. Sorry, I got some place to go. I got to be at the Dakota Dome tomorrow. All Nations Conference Class B and Class A Championship. Got to pack up. I'm on the road at 6:30 in the morning.
Todd County's out there.
That's right. Our Todd County Falcons playing in the championship against Winnebago Indians out of Nebraska at the Dakota Dome tomorrow. So, also McLaughlin and Teospa Xena, the Wamdi, returning to the championship game this year in Class B. Again, for everybody involved tonight, we want to thank you for watching and listening to your home of webcast. Good night.